That looks good. That looks good. I'm waiting for this phone to charge. I forgot to charge it. Did you charge it? All right. It's 7. I don't know where it wakes up at. First person, karibu sana. Feel at home. If you are pseudo, zidi kujificha. But we are here for you. We will help you through this. David Kamau, 6820. Hello, Bwana IQ. You are the first one here. I don't know why I'm here, but we are here. You and me are enough. Where 2 or 3 have gathered together, we are here. Mimi sio pseudo. Well, there's another ninja here that they cannot type anything. They are pseudo in the hiding. In the hiding. Maybe I'm not okay. Maybe I'm lacking something. Not in that way. But she didn't respect the fact that I had a girlfriend. So just for you, David, right? Because nobody else is listening. Just for you. There is this video that is circulating online on IG. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This one here. This guy here, a smooth operator.
You finally came.
Yeah, I came to check on my old friend.
Old friend?
Yeah, my old friend.
Old friend.
Mm-hmm.
After everything we've been through, after everything we did.
There was no anything we did. There was nothing.
Oh, that's how you really feel.
Don't insist.
But hi, Mullen. How you feeling? How you doing after all this time? You finally remembered me, huh?
I'm good. How are you?
Me, I'm good. I'm good. I'm perfect.
I see.
Yeah, you see. You like what you're seeing?
No. It's
you
something
don't.
that...
You're used to seeing? It's something you missed, didn't you? So how are you feeling? Like, fill me in. What's been going on with your life? And, you know.
You know I have a man, right?
I mean, I had a girlfriend, but you didn't respect the fact that I had a girlfriend. And you being here, let me talk. You being here speaks volumes about your man and your relationship. Because clearly I can tell you don't respect him. And you're not happy about this whole thing.
No. Don't
Let me
go
diagnose
there.
you, baby
Don't go
girl.
there. Don't go there.
Okay.
Just, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You're not as important as you think you are.
Wow.
No, you're not. I just came by to check on you because I thought maybe you're not okay. Maybe you're lacking something.
Maybe I'm lacking something.
No, not in that way.
Tell you what I'm lacking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lacking you. It had to be us from the start, you know. I don't know what happened along the way, but what's yours will always be yours. And it will always circle back to you. And this is you circling back to me.
I'm not yours, Iraq.
So what exactly are you here to do?
Look.
What exactly are you here to do?
My point is clear. My point is clear. Don't push it. What's exactly your problem?
Mullen?
Oh, good.
Mullen, answer this question, yeah?
Maybe I think...
No, keep quiet. Let me talk.
I think I should
Let me talk. Okay?
Okay.
So what exactly are you here to do?
To see you.
I'll tell you
Look
what
at
you're
your
here to
life. To see you.
Should I tell you what you're really here to do?
Tell me.
You're here to kiss and touch me, ain't you? Aren't you here to kiss and touch me?
Oh, good. Yeah. I am.
What? So I turned it into a song. I turned it into a song.
So you finally came.
Oh, after everything we've been through, after everything we did, there's no everything we did, there's nothing. Yeah. I came to kiss and touch you. Yeah. Circling back to what we knew. You know I'm not yours, Alex, but damn, here I am again.
It took forever.
But you're here.
There are 3 different times I would have thrown her out the door. 3 different times. She would have been gone.
Yours always circles back. Don't go there. Don't push it. You're not as important as you think. What exactly? To see you, look at your light. Now you're here to kiss and touch me. Yeah. I came to kiss and touch you. Admit it now, no longer. Oh, flames don't die. They burn the same. Yeah. Circling back. You finally came, old friend. After everything we've been to, after everything we did, so you finally came, old friend. After everything we did, after everything we did, there's nothing. Yeah. I came to kiss and touch you. Yeah. Circling back to what we knew. You know I'm not yours, Alex, but damn. Here I am again. You got a man, but you're here. Speaks volumes, baby girl. I'm liking you. It had to be us. What's yours always circles back. Don't go there. Don't push it. You're not as important as you tension. Peak, both voices overlapping. What exactly are you here to do? See you. Look at your life. Not here to kiss and touch me. Yeah. I came to kiss and touch you. Yeah, I am circling back to you. You know I'm not yours, Alex, but damn, here I am again. Here I am again. Here you finally came, old friend.
Identity or
After
character?
everything we've been through,
I don't know what you mean, Vincent. Interest. So you finally asking about the girl? Whether she's acting?
After everything we've been through, after everything we did, there's nothing. Yeah, I came to kiss and touch you. Yeah, I am. Circling back to what we knew. You know I'm not yours, Alex, but damn, here I am again. Yeah. You got a man, but you're here. Speaks volumes, baby girl. I'm liking you. It had to be us.
Karibu sana.
What's yours always circles
Why are we here?
back.
Why are we here? Why are we here?
Don't push it. You're not as important as you think. Tension peak, both voices overlapping.
What exactly are you here to do?
To see you, look at your life.
Nah, you're here to kiss and touch me.
Why are you here?
You're near now. You're near now. You're near now. No more games. R&B or soul with slow burn tension, smooth grooves, sultry vocals, late night into.
If you find yourself saying, after everything we did, 3 different times, I would have kicked her out of the house. 3 different times.
After everything
How they have been.
After everything we did, you know everything we did.
Kaka Mwangi.
Yeah, I came to kiss and touch you. Yeah. Circling back to what we knew, you know I'm not
yours. Hear that kabich kwa upali.
Here I am.
What were TikTokers? Are you TikToking? TikTokers?
Speaks volumes, baby girl.
I am okay, what do I need to know about that? I am George, so what is the difference? Gen Z, that's all that can come out of your brain? I am Kafugi. That's it? That's all you can master? Yambura Zippy.
Well, I came to kiss
and touch you.
Admit it now, no more games, no flames, don't die, they burn the same.
Jasper Wendell. Do you know who is Jasper Wendell? Betrio in the city. Jasper Wendell. Circling by. On my thing on the screen. Clinton Barrow. Clinton Barrow. All right, one more time.
So you finally came.
So you finally came.
I made this song out of this conversation. Now that several of you more are here. Listen to the conversation first.
Finally came. So you finally came.
Yeah, I came to check with my old friend.
Old friend?
Yeah, my old friend.
Old friend.
Mm-hmm.
After everything we've been through, after everything we did.
There was no anything we did. There was nothing.
No. That's how you really feel.
Don't insist.
But hi, Mullen. How you feeling? How you doing after all this time? You finally remembered me, huh?
I'm good. How are you?
Me, I'm good. I'm perfect.
I see.
Yeah, you see.
I will count 3 times I would have kicked her out of the house. I am learning patience towards the other Jada from this video. 3 times I would have kicked her out of the house. I'll count them 1, 2, 3.
No, it's something that
you used to sing. It's something you missed, didn't you? So how are you feeling? Like, fill me in. What's been going on with your life? And
you know I have a man, right?
I mean, I had a girlfriend, but you didn't respect the fact that I had a girlfriend. And you being here, let me talk. You being here speaks volumes about your man and your relationship. Because clearly I can tell you don't respect him. And you're not happy about this whole thing.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Okay.
Just, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You're not as important as you think you are.
Wow.
No, you're not. I just came by to check on you because I thought maybe you're not okay. Maybe you're lacking something.
Maybe I'm lacking something.
Not in that way.
I'll tell you what I'm lacking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lacking you.
Smooth operator.
It had to be us from the start, you know. I don't know what happened along the way, but what's yours will always be yours, and it will always circle back to you. And this is you circling back to me.
I'm not yours, Iraq.
So what exactly are you here to do?
Look.
What exactly are you here to do?
My point is clear. Don't push it. What's your problem?
Marlon?
Oh, good.
Marlon, answer this question, yeah?
Maybe I think...
No, keep quiet. Let me talk.
I think I should
Let me talk.
Right there.
Okay? So what exactly are you here to do?
To see you.
I'll tell you
Look
what
at
you're
your
here
life. To see you.
Should I tell you what you're really here to do?
Tell me.
You're here to kiss and touch me, ain't you? Aren't you here to kiss and touch me?
Oh, good. Yeah. I am.
After
I am not that smooth. This song came from that.
So you found it again. Oh, friend. Yeah. After everything we've been through, after everything we did, there's no everything we did. That's my thing. I can't kiss and touch. Here I am, yeah. Circling back to what we knew. You know I'm not yours, Alex. But damn, here I am again. You got it, man, but you're here. Speak volumes, baby girl. I'm lacking you.
Wendy Jenga, French.
Wendy Mark. Don't push it.
So easy. Hello. What is Milia? Mercy. Are you beautiful, Mercy? Are you beautiful, Mercy? Eric Munene, Abansole, and Wanja. Hey, wasichana wa Kikuyu. Mureda there. Wasichana wa Kikuyu, unataka nini na hii sonyo? Lost intelligence. Nitumia $100. You want this? Come get it. Come get it. Come get it.
Circling back.
Ujani mention Dynasty. Nimekumention Dynasty. Dynasty and Stella Kiruka. Are you a Meru? Stella Kiruka? Is you a Meru girl? Are you beautiful? Erija Kiko. Bruto Doba. Kev. Are you safe, Kev? I see some bombs dropping in Tel Aviv. Are you okay?
Here I am again.
Kev. Uko na picha tuone, Masi. Uko na picha tuone. Akiteki Brian, habari yako. Sister Locks, Kumakitu. Stella Kiruka, you are Kikuyu. Uko na picha tuone.
What exactly are you here to do? To see you. Look at your life. Now you're here to kiss and touch me. Well, I came to kiss.
Hey! Mapenzi moto moto. Jean Dave. I've drank so much coffee, I'm feeling kizunguzungu. I'm feeling some English from drinking too much coffee. It's almost 3 o'clock. Abros, Stella unajiamini, tuma picha tuone. Namba yangu iko hapo juu. +1 512. Iko hapa juu. Tuma tuone. Sister Love. There's another one here. Let me see.
Here you finally came.
Ah, that's a beautiful one.
Friend. After everything
Nishikie visa na ticket. Nianguka US.
So you
for the same amount of money, I can come visit you. Are you a woman? Oh, you are transgender. Never mind.
finally came, old friend. After everything we've been through. After everything we did, there's nothing. Yeah, I came to keep.
I'm going to hell.
Touch you. Yeah, I am.
Mr. Canada, how are you, bro?
To what we knew. You know I'm not yours, Alex, but damn.
Yeah. You got a man, but you're here. Speaks volumes, baby girl. I'm liking you. It had to be us. What's yours always circles back.
Don't go there, don't push it. You're not as important as you think. Tension peak.
Why are you here?
What exactly are you here to do?
Why are you here? Why are you here? Caxton, CAXTON. I'm here after a lady told me to date for 3 months before we can do it. But I am the one providing. I ask. Nipatie namba yake. Nipatie namba yake. The day of hello will be the day of shanks. The day of hello will be the day of Jindev. That's how you girls play it. That's how you women play it.
R&B your soul with sober intention.
Musiseme sikuambia.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy.
Musiseme
because you're weak.
sikuambia.
Because the game is rigged different for men and women. Men brag about their conquests, it raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Women erase theirs because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world, so the stories get scrubbed, rewritten. It was just a phase. I was young and figuring myself out. I made mistakes. Translation, I chased what lit me up when the world still let me run wild. I fed on attention, chemistry, pure animal validation. No rules, no tomorrow, just a rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite.
Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor,
safety. You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men played. You're arriving after the party's over, after the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero-consequence highs, the men who got her at her most untamed. It wasn't love back then. It wasn't commitment. It sure as hell wasn't a future. It was instinct, desire, the moment. And here's the cold steel truth you need to swallow right now. She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She hides it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into, because perception is power. And once you see the full map, the game changes. A woman's past isn't just history, it's a blueprint. Patterns predict behavior, ignore them, and you're not noble. You're volunteering to be collateral damage. No apologies, no sugar, just reality. So what do you do with this? You wake the hell up. You stop being naive. You stop pedestalizing. You demand information before you invest emotion. The very first thing a man needs before he engages a woman, before he commits his time, his resources, his seed, his clarity. Reader, not her words or actions, but patterns or silences. Study female nature like your life depends on it, because in this arena, ignorance is a death sentence. Women will test you. They will chaos you if you let them. But if you can read them, if you can lead them with unbreakable frame, they don't destroy you, they follow. You become the man who doesn't beg for truth, you command it. You become the man who doesn't chase the retirement version. You build something so strong, she never wants to look back. Rise up, kings.
Stop simping for illusion. Stop fearing the past. Own your value. Led ruthlessly, led fiercely.
Because the world doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags. It rewards the man who sees clearly and still chooses to build.
Booyah!
Now go out there. Eyes open. Frame iron. Hard armored. You've got work to do. Let's move.
I need to tune that outro. That outro is too loud. When I'm playing it inside the Mercedes shuts down the volumes. It is bad. The Mercedes has one of the Mercedes, the black one. It has a system that shuts out like crazy noise. You remember Kimani Mbogwa when he used to scream throwing things on the camera, but he wouldn't hit the camera? The black Mercedes would not play that clip. It was too loud for it. It would shut the speakers down. I don't know why just that particular one does that, but I need to fix that outro there. But you got the message, bro. Usiseme mimi sikuambia. Mimi hapana wenu. Mimi hapana wenu.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're weak, because the game is rigged, different for men and women. Men brag about the conquest, it raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Women erase theirs because the same wildfire that elevates a man can touch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world, so the stories get scrubbed. Rewritten. I was young and figuring myself out. Translation I chased, but lit me up in the world, still let me run wild. Chemistry. No rules. Just a rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite. Stability. Consistency.
Watu wa TikTok unanimaliza.
You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men play. After the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero consequence highs, the men who got it right are most untamed. It wasn't love back then. It wasn't commitment. It was instinct. The moment. She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She has it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into. And what this isn't just history.
Watu wa YouTube, get the likes up. Oh, this thing is not going to charge. Why? We are consuming more power than we are charging. What is happening here? I need to buy a better thingy. I've been with this thing since 2017. I keep my items longer than I keep my relationships. As it charges, let me give you the turn by turn of that message. Let me see if I'm going to find it. Oh, I even have it in Swahili. Wait a minute. Hey, wacha roho isukume damu, kiherehere ya mapenzi ni ya nini? I even have a Swahili version of it. Let me see if I'm going to find it. It is... Gentlemen, I have said this before. The first thing a man needs before engaging a woman is information. Eyes on me, hearts open, no excuses. That single truth cuts through the noise like a blade. Without it, you are walking blind into a battlefield where every shadow hides a weapon. With it, you step forward as the commander of your own fate. With the information, you step forward like the commander of your own fate. Information. Women hate it when we get to the area of information. Women don't like this. Women want you as a Kenodia. And I have a lot of very good friends that also happen to be women. But the women don't like this idea of kuchanua vijana. I used to hear them saying, tuachie wengine wa kuokota. By the age of 28, most women have lived a sexual life that 80% of you will never touch. Not from lack of worth, not because but because the rules are written differently. Men broadcast victories to climb ranks. Women bury theirs to preserve value. The wildfire that builds a man's legend can incinerate a woman's market position. So, the record gets erased, cleaned, repackaged. It was a phase. I was young. I made mistakes. Decode it. I ran wild when the clock allowed it. I drank deep from attention, chemistry, raw instinct, no chains, no consequences, just the high. Now she arrives at your door seeking a sequel. Stability, reliability, provision, a fortress of emotional safety. You are not facing the same woman those others knew. You are meeting the post-experiment edition, the one who traded chaos for calm after the thrill ran its course. You aren't up against her exes. You are up against her memories. Oh, you don't know how true that is. You have no idea how true that is. The reckless nights, the rule-free highs, the men who tasted her untamed. Back then, it wasn't romance. It wasn't partnership. It wasn't forever. It was pure electric want in the moment. The brutal fact you must own, she conceals that history, not to shield you, but to safeguard the image she is selling to you. Perception dictates leverage. Write that down. Perception dictates leverage. Show you the full archive too soon, and the deal might collapse. Her past is data. This is, by the way, how married men discover that their women can no longer have children. You see those men without a child? You see those ones with one child? You see those ones with difficult pregnancies? Pregnancy is the most natural thing in a woman. Think about that. You marry a governor and you're having problem getting pregnant. She conceals the history, not to shield you, but to safeguard the image she sells to you. Perception dictates leverage. If she shows you the full archives too soon, and the deal might collapse. Her past is data. Data reveals patterns. Patterns forecast tomorrow. Dismiss them, and you are not honorable. You are expandable. No fluff, no mercy, just cold hard reality. So rise to it, wake up, quit the pedestal worship, quit the blind faith, demand the map before the march. Study her like survival depends on it, because it fucking does. Actions over words, patterns over promises, silences over stories. Master female nature, or it masters you. She will test, she will stir chaos if your frame cracks. But when you read her clearly, when you lead with unbreakable steel, she won't ruin you. She aligns. Because the man who extracts truth, not the one who pleads for it, builds a future so solid, she has no hunger for the past. Rise, kings. Quit chasing mileages. Quit dreading history. Claim your worth. Scream without apology. Lead without hesitation. The world crowns the man who sees the flags and plants his banner anyway. Eyes sharp, flame locked, heart guarded. Get after it. Let's move. Oh, I want to play again on this shit. One moment. Let me see if it's awake.
Gentlemen.
Come on. Give me the juice. Give me the
Heard
juice.
say this before.
One moment, guys. Ay.
Charging. Please wait.
I don't have time to wait, bro. What is wrong with you? I'm out of the house for 3 days and I find you dead? Are you a plant? Is you a plant? Come on.
Charging. Please wait.
All right. I'll go to the car and get a better charger. I think I do have something like that. Maybe. It's a very unique little charger. I should have something like that in the car. All right. A serious talk on dating and relationships. Mr. Watson, how are you? Where are you based? What?
We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft it.
All right. Power through this and I'll get a better charger. I should have something better.
Gentlemen,
I'll get
my
something
name
better.
is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're weak, because the game is rigged different for men and women. Men brag about the conquest, erases our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Women erase theirs because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world, so the stories get scrubbed. Rewritten. I was young and figuring myself out. I made mistakes. Translation I chased what lit me up when the world still let me run wild. I felt attention. Chemistry.
You're in a validation.
No rules.
No tomorrow.
Just a rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite.
Stability. Consistency. Revision. Emotional armor. Safety.
You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men play.
You're reminded after the party's over.
After the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero consequence highs, the men who got it right are most untamed. It wasn't love back then.
It wasn't love back then.
It wasn't commitment.
It sure as hell wasn't the future.
It was instinct.
Desire.
The moment.
Here's the cold still twitching in the spot right now.
She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She hides it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into.
Because perception is power.
And once you see the full map, the game changes. A woman's past isn't just history.
It's a blueprint.
How to predict behavior.
Ignore that.
And you're not noble. You're volunteering to be collateral damage.
No apologies.
No sugar.
Just reality.
So what do you do with this? You wake the hell up.
You stop being naive.
You stop personalizing. You demand information before you invest emotion.
The very first thing a man needs.
Before he engages a woman, before he commits his time, his resources, his seed, his clarity.
Read her.
Not her words.
Her actions, her patterns.
Her silence is study. Me, my nature, like your life depends on it.
Because in this arena,
Ignorance is a death sentence.
women will test it.
Label chaos you if you let them.
But if you can read them,
If you can't lead them with unbreakable frame,
they don't destroy you.
they follow.
You become a man
Who does play for truth?
who commanded.
You become the man who doesn't chase the retirement version.
You build something so strong she never wants to look back.
Rise up!
King, stop simping for illusion. Stop fearing the past. Own your value that ruthlessly, eat fiercely.
Because the world doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags
It rewards the man who sees clearly.
and still chooses to build.
Now out there, eyes open,
Eyes open,
frame iron.
hard on me.
You've got work to do.
Let's move. Eames Bahanich. Eyes open, flame iron, hard armor.
You've got work to do.
Let's move. Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson. You probably have heard me say this before.
No,
We need
I
to
can't fight it.
man with the
I
necessary
can't fight that style.
to help them craft
We are going to suffer here.
with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them are tempted to let unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know.
Mr. Canada, we thought you got iced back to Muranga. They don't have planes to go to Muranga.
Men brag
They
about
don't.
their conquest.
So they let me stay until they come up with a direct flight to Muranga.
Because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torture a woman.
Ah, man. This charger is failing me.
Charging. Please wait.
I have a lime green one. The one that actually go in this. I carry it when I'm traveling and I can't find it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh man. What the world? Hakuna msichana anaweza ingia hapa tupige story kitambo kitu ianze kazi. I can't find that kind of a charger. It is that little stupid ones. The little tiny old style ones. The little skinniest ones. Disappointed. Where are the Kikuyu girls when I need one of those? Kikuyu girls. Moriega. Trevor Noah ni kuingia. Thank you so much, Trevor Noah. The last time I saw a big giganimous M-Pesa, the one you use your mom's M-Pesa account. Speaking of which, let me see if there is some more M-Pesa. Oh yeah, there is a guy called Samuel Kagonia. It's a Kikuyu name, by the way. Thank you so much. When is the 13th? 13th was Friday. That was Samuel Kagonia with Sadaka. And Ronald Tango with a Sadaka. Jeff Wangungu with twice the Sadaka. And James Kamau with a Sadaka. Brian Manjau with a Sadaka. And now that right there is Trevor Noah with 100 times of a Sadaka. What? And Eric Carano, asanteni sana. Man. I feel like I am shirtless without my beautiful speaker. Hey.
Charging. Please wait.
Give me one Kikuyu girl. Hakuna mkikuyu anaweza jitolea hapa tuongee. A Kikuyu girl. Luo girls. I don't have the vibe for Kikuyu, for Luo girls. Hawa watu walikuwa wanajiita majina ya Kikuyu hapa wako wapi? Where were those girls' names? Where are you when I need you? Imani Koki. That's a girl. You are the one asking where I'm based. I'm based in Iraq. Dodging bullets and shit. Where is another girl's name? Sheila Kiruka. Sheila Kilu. No, Sheila. It is Stella Kiruka. Where is another girl? Wamejificha? Ask for a visit. Are you talking to a girl? Talking to me? Or what is happening there? Man, I cannot function without this. Na vile niko na message ya nguvu hapa nilikuwa nimetengeneza. Watching from Houston. Good job, brother. Yeah. Are you one of those digital witchcraft propagators of America? Kim Nightness. Is it Kim or Team? Team Nightness. How do you survive? How do you survive a nursing environment with women? Because women hate men nurses. I know there is more than 100 nurses here, but that does not negate the fact that women nurses hate men nurses. Women nurses generally hate each other. There is a saying in the nursing world that nurses eat their young. Old nurses frustrate young nurses. And female nurses hate male nurses. I actually know a guy, I don't know, he's probably in his 50s right now, maybe older. He has been a hospital nurse for the longest I know him, a white guy. And he has had the worst experiences from fellow women nurses in the same hospital. I've been to his hospital also with his mother. It is a very tricky environment, working with women nurses. You did nursing over there, George, taking care of olds. Nini shida wewe. You see, this kind of limited thinking is the one I don't understand. You are Kikuyu. You cannot say anything wrong about Kikuyu. You are black. You cannot say anything wrong about black people. You are a man. You cannot throw men under the table. Why? Where does that smallness come from? Who created those rules of self-censorship? Because I used to be a nurse, now I cannot say anything about nurses. Why? Why can't I? Why can't I? Who created those rules? That we can never have a conversation about the craziness and the evil of the black man because we are black. You already have a little label called Ankorukas. That's it. Your brain power ends at Ankorukas. That's it. That's the highest level that your brain can go. We cannot say anything about Kikuyus and their conmanship and their pettiness and their short jobs. Oh, you are Kikuyu. Why are you speaking evil about Kikuyu? Why? Who came up with that? And how did I miss that class? Yes, ulikuwa naye sasa unaweza ongea vipi? Ulikuwa unateki. Why? Why can't I say that? I'll say anything. I'll say something about me. I sit here for hours speaking about myself. You want me to follow your own rules of limitation? Or what was your name? You little stinky small boy. Sophist. Probably a woman. Probably one of those haters, Kenyan in America, with a brain of a village chicken. Sophist Moses. Extreme logic zone. You see, it's a copycat. Extreme logic zone. The future is believed, avoid the unlucky. The future is believed, and that's not how you spell the word believed. Avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. You want to be me? Is that how much you want to be me? To a point that you even know what I was doing when I was 30? And now you come here and regurgitate what you think you know about me as a reason to limit my freedom to express myself, my freedom to have an opinion. Nani alikuroga? Uliangushwa na goi ukiwa mtoto mdogo, ukagongwa kichwa na haikurecover vizuri. Sikuelewi. And I mean everything I'm saying, by the way. I don't know if you people are familiar with how I talk. I mean everything I'm saying. Mimi naongeaga hivi, alafu naachia baba yako aongee venye baba yako anaongea, lakini mimi naongeaga hivi. Si hiyo kesi sasa imekwisha? Umbwa wewe. It's Dwanzis who have that nonsense of censoring, and Kikuyus are very entitled. Bracket, big bold brush. I hate Kikuyus. H-A-T-E in capital letters. That conmanship, that pettiness, that shoddiness, that lopsidedness, that indecisiveness, that weakness of the Kikuyu man, that weak, outdated culture, I hate everything of it. Kikuyus are the only people who conspire. Follow me slowly. Kikuyus is the only culture. The wazes, the women, and a pregnant girl. They all come together, the three of them, and conspire to hide the identity of the father to the unborn child. I'm letting you examine your life. The reason you don't know your father is because when your mother was pregnant with you, your father and the wazes, your mother and the women, and you came into an agreement to hide the identity of your father from you before you were born. What kind of a culture is that? What kind of a fucking culture is that? Ama ni mimi na overthinking hizi vitu. South Africa, they have a whole tradition where the man is forced by the society, by the culture, to pay some money so that that child, even if you're not married to the mother, that child can have an identity. Why do you think we have boys with their mother's names? Is that conspiracy of the weakness of the Kikuyu culture? They came together when this girl was 3 months pregnant. They all came together and said, we will never reveal the identity of the father to the unborn child. And now I am a Kikuyu. I cannot speak like that, right? Bloody fucking.
Charging. Please wait.
What kind of a fucking culture is that? And now you want me, me, I'm a Kikuyu. I cannot say anything wrong about Kikuyus. Weakest culture planet Earth has ever seen. The most fragile culture. Muzungu comes from the coast. They needed to lay the railway to make it to Nairobi. From 18 1889. They did not make it to Nairobi until 1893. Tell me how long it took for them to reach Nanyuki and Nyeri. Because Africans were fucking scavengers. They didn't have roads. They were bushmen. They were the most uncivilized creatures planet Earth has ever seen. You people never take time to think how the Mzungu found the black man in Kenya. You think there was a road from Mombasa to Nairobi that the Mzungu could drive their jeeps on? There was nothing. Black man's brain did not get that far to create an infrastructure. So the Mzungu had to create a road from scratch, a rail line from scratch. And by the time he reaches Central Kenya, within 6 months, that culture had collapsed because it was based on weakness of the Kikuyus. The Maasai culture did not collapse. To an extent, the Kamba culture did not collapse. The Mijikenda, who were the first ones to interact with the Mzungu, their culture did not collapse. But I should not point that out because I'm a Kikuyu. Go fuck yourself. Women nurses in USA, they are dangerous creatures in the universe. Bro, you telling me? You telling me? I worked with those fuckers. I worked in nursing for what? 14 years? 5 of them interacting with human beings in the general population. Something I hate so much. Interacting with people who are brainless, it bothers me. So for 9 years, I had found a way to be a private care nurse. Did warders and got paid more than nurses with BSc and RN. Traveled to Mexico as a traveling nurse for 17 days. But in the 5 years, I interacted with them, especially the Kenyans in nursing homes. Where do you think I know Kenyans in America from? 5 years of training, dealing with them. 5 years dealing with Kenyans in America. That's how I know them. When I speak of Kenyans in America, it's from a point of authority. Nimewasoma mbele na nyuma. Fuckers, losers, people who come from scarcity and lack. There is no enough, so we have to kill this one if we are going to survive here. In the greatest country in the world, you bring your witchcraft here and scarcity and lack and poverty and backwardness and primitivity. Where do you think I know them from? Superman. I know them very well. I know them way too well. Chickens have no brain. Sophist, don't tell me relax. You write just a dot and I will fucking delete you from here. Just one dot. Try me. You have your whole profile imitating me. Everything I have written on X is what is in your profile. Grow your own balls. You can't carry mine. Grow your own balls. You cannot carry mine. All right. What were YouTube? It's a different crowd here. I have to deal with them the way they come. You know, Jesus said, deal with the fool the way, answer the fool according to the way they ask the question. Jabo ASKiQ from Kapsabet. Chamuge, galalang, Mr. Nandi County. Home run KE. Asante sana. IQ changed my life. I am Daniel Ruto. Nipigie simu. Tusikie your story. My number is right there. Not the M-Pesa one. The M-Pesa one will never ring. The +1 512 738 6400. Mr. Chamuge, I want to hear your accent. Nipigie simu sahi. Wanjigi Kingangi. 39:29. Good sir, huwa unanijenga kama nyumba ya mawe. Kama nyumba ya mawe. Rick Owen. What is Rick Owen saying? It's so much to be him or herself. Oh, is that what they are? So now they have to copycat everything about me. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. This sophist guy, sophist Moses. Extreme logic zone. The future is believed, wrong spelling. Avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. The exact same words that are on one of my Twitter accounts, the IQ Watson one, the exact same words. You tell me, what kind of human beings are these? Most likely a Gen Z, but I'm not going to say it. Kev, how is Tel Aviv? Your president, is he president or prime minister? He showed up today in a coffee shop. He does not have 6 fingers. He has 5 fingers, he told us. He showed us the fingers. He is alive and kicking. He looks a little slim, but he is alive. Mr. Chamuge. No, Mr. Daniel. Yeah, it's a Chamuge. Daniel Ruto. Bigger number. Bigger hiyo simu tusikie. Actually, there is somebody who wanted to talk. Oh, it's probably tomorrow in Australia right now. It's impossible. He is very well. The Iranians media is whining on the internet. They said he is dead. Nah, gumu kidogo. Gumu kidogo. Man, I've never been that unprepared in my life. All right, it's awake. That's a Nigerian, but I think it's already tomorrow in Nigeria, so that one is not going to work. But the phone is on, the WhatsApp is on. Hey, Mr. Lagos.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Good. What is going on?
Yeah, in Nigeria, we have been electricity problem. So everywhere generator is everybody is using the generator.
What is generator?
So we are cool.
What is gelato?
Sir?
What is gelato?
Like the machine, that generator that they used to generate electricity.
Oh, generator.
Yes. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
No, I cannot hear it. We are on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is good at isolating some of the noises. So you don't have you are a great oil producer, but you cannot produce your own electricity. Is that what you are confirming?
We are not even refining our own oil.
Wasn't Dagote supposed to solve that problem for the whole country?
George, George, our country is a joke.
Really?
Very big joke.
Uh-huh.
For like 2 weeks now, we don't have lights here.
Whose problem is that?
I don't know.
It is your problem. You individually. You are to blame.
Individually or government?
No. You as an individual.
Seriously?
You participate in the destruction of your own country. Every action you take every day leads towards a collective effort of destroying your own society.
Well, sometimes there are things that are out of control.
No, there is nothing out of the control for a man. The problem is because of the weakness of the Nigerian man, they are never in control. So it's very natural for you to say things are out of control because the Nigerian man is too weak to have things under his control. You are right about that part. But that is not why we are here. Let me read your manifesto. What had you say to me?
That's not why we are. You know.
We had planned to talk. We had planned to talk in January, and then you backed out.
Yes. My dad died then. That, you know.
Is he buried yet?
No, he will be buried this March.
I asked that because I know you people keep the dead alive and buried for a long time.
Yeah. But it's not that long time. We kept it in mortuary, so we are preparing for the burial. Like that.
Why not bury him the next day after he dies?
That's a good idea, but you know, we say you have to. Many people have to come. The grandchildren have to be there. Some of the children are not around. Some excuses like that.
If you're not there when I'm alive, why do I need to wait for you when I'm dead? Think carefully about the question I just asked. If you are not there when I was alive, why do I need to wait for you when I am dead? Where does that culture come from? What is the importance of that? Mr. Tel Aviv, I see you are very heavy, Sadaka, imefika. Thank you so much. Dodge the bullets and stay safe. Why do they have to wait to bury somebody because there is somebody who is away and they are fighting their way home to see a dead person? They should have seen them when they are alive.
And the funny part is that those people that are now seeing the dead person when he's already dead.
That's a very backward culture out of Africa.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm saying this for a reason, and I want to be as insensitive as possible. If they can make the effort to show up when somebody is dead, they should have made that effort when that somebody was alive.
Which 99% of the time that effort is not being made.
Yes, so probably we need to start mock death. We need to have these old people pretending they are dead, so people can come see them and then discover that they are still alive. And then we say, okay, you see, you can see me when I'm alive. I just had to pretend I am dead, and you found your way here. So now go and make another trip when I'm still alive, so that you don't have to run when I'm dead. And I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to Kenyans. I'm talking to Kikuyus. Ama, Mr. Kachifu, do you agree with me?
100%.
Yeah, those old people in the villages, they need to fake their own death, so that the people who could not have made it when they are alive, now they can rush home because grandma has died. And then they find grandma is there eating mashakura. And then grandma tell them, you see, if you wanted, you could see me when I'm alive. Now go and do it again when I'm still alive. So you don't have to rush when I'm dead. You only fight time. And that's the pettiness of these stupid relationships the Kikuyus have. The relationship between Kikuyu families, it's very shallow. It's very pretentious. 3 times only Kikuyus meet: wedding, rorashio, and death. That's it. And then for the rest of 40 years, you go calling each other family. You are not family. You are strangers. Maumboi. You fucking strangers. Anyway, Mr. Kachifu, what is going on in Nigeria beside your father dropping dead?
Yeah, George, nothing much. I've told you about the situation of the economy and how we are in the hell here. So, but that's not the topic of discussion.
That's the hell. That's the hell you have created for yourself. The weakness of the Nigerian man has created hell for himself. You cannot turn around and start complaining about the hell you have created for yourself with dishonesty and conmanship and 419.
I think I agree with you on that side.
Because
we don't want to take action. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to come out and do something. So that is why we are all in this mess. So that's just it. That's it.
The strength of a man is reflected in the kind of society he creates. So also the weakness of the man is displayed in the kind of dysfunction that Nigeria and South Africa and Sudan has created. There's nobody else to blame. This is what you wanted. Stick with it. Be happy in it. That weakness of yours is what is showing up in your infrastructure or lack thereof, in your constant power blackout, in lack of water supply, in dysfunctional cities, in crime. This is all you are doing. You don't turn around and cry for somebody else. If you want to cry, cry to the white man. Tell the white man, I am unable to run my country. We want you to come as expatriates and run it as a modern day colonial power. Then we know you see something wrong with what you have created. But before you say those words, enjoy your own dysfunction. Guishi.
You know, we have been clamoring for freedom before when the white man are in control.
Black man should not have freedom. Black man does not know what freedom is for. Black man does better under white man's rule. Black man does better under white man's rule. Black man behaves under an Arab's rule. Look at the Kenyans and Nigerians and Ugandans and Senegalese in the Middle East. They behave a straight line because they are under the rule of the Allahu Akbar Muslim, Arab guy. When a black man is under somebody else, they perform the best. Follow the same black man in the Middle East. Follow them when he goes to Kenya. Follow him when he goes to Lagos. A totally different animal. But when he is under the Allahu Akbar Muslim, straight line. Nikisema uongo mniambie. Nikisema uongo inua mkono.
The rules are there. So what are we going to say is the problem? Because we have a very good constitution, rules, and every other thing that we need to make a good society. But nobody is keeping them.
Subiri kidogo. Wait a minute, Mr. Nigeria. But Atun, yesterday, there was a big event happening in Nairobi. I can't remember where exactly. I can look on the notes. And there was a big function for women only, dressed in Allahu Akbar uniform, looking beautiful and pretty, and they bring their children and they have a very good time in whatever Muslim practice that is happening right now. I can't remember what is the name of the event. Muslims have events where they all meet and they have a very good time because they operate at a different calendar. Kikuyus have no calendar. That is my point. Remind me what was the occasion yesterday in Nairobi. A big event of young women and young mothers coming together to celebrate something. Atun, or you are not invited? Kikuyus have no calendar. That culture is deader than Kimathi. There is no calendar of events. Mtu amekufa, WhatsApp group. Hey, kamusumari hapa, najua huyu amekufa. Rurasio, you have to beberesa them to come to the Rurasio. Arusi, that's it. It's the only time they become people. Okay, it was Chopit Ifrat. You were there. Do you think Kikuyus have that kind of an event? That is my point. I know that event. I have pictures from people who are there, who are my Allahu Akbar beauties, looking like heaven itself, pieces of cake. Kikuyu don't have that corridor. You, because of your culture, because your culture is your religion, and your culture, your religion is your way of life. You have those kind of events. Okay, back to you, Mr. Nigeria. Sorry, I'm talking to other people here. And wait a minute, let me turn on the AC. It's a little too warm today. The richness of the Kenyans, the blacks who are Muslims, is because they follow the corridor of the way of life of the owners of the religion. All right, Miss Nigeria. Are you there, Mr. Nigeria? Hello? Generator has died.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. I can hear you too. George, since that my,
You have disappeared again. This guy sounds exactly like the guy who used to come to Kibe Spaces. Mister, you had disappeared. Is this still the power problem?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me very well.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just a young man.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 27. I will be 27 this year.
Okay.
By June. And okay, my dad fell sick for like some time ago. Let me just say 2 years ago. And for me personally, I have been trying to survive, trying to do my best, trying to build myself. I just finished. It's never been long that I finished serving my boss. All this apprentice of a thing. So wherever you serve your master, he settle you, start your own business. So I'm just a young man trying to figure out myself, trying to build myself. So, but something happened. My dad had been, he had been trying his best to take care of himself. So this January, when he died, some people were telling me that I didn't take care of him. That the narrative of you left your dad and didn't take care of your dad, you didn't try, didn't take him to the hospital, or those kind of things. So that really broke me that time that he died. I was thinking that, is it am I the one that caused him to die? In fact, I was blaming my dad. I think that the whole thing was my fault. That I couldn't take care of my dad. I couldn't take him to the hospital. Remember, this is a man that is also trying to, himself is trying to take care of himself. He's taking himself to the hospital. At time to time, I used to support him. We used to call on phone and talk. I support him as the way I can. But some people, when he died, some people now try some guys now try to, tell me that I didn't try, that I didn't, take care of him. And they really got me, they almost got me, sir. They almost got me. Because I started thinking that I didn't try, and I didn't take care of him. So that's part of that. That's one of the things that brought me here. I still have other things to talk about, but this one is. I really felt like I didn't try. I really felt like I failed him. Sometimes I would just be like, I didn't try to support him, something like that. And I believe with this for this filter that he died. I've been trying to get that out of my mind, but it's really affecting me.
How long have you been listening? How long have you been listening to me?
Yeah, for some time now. For like on YouTube, I used to follow you on YouTube. And
how long? Give me a timeline.
You used to skip it. I used to listen
on Twitter. Are you the same guy who used to come on Kibe and talk a lot? You said you at one point that you had a brother who was not impregnating his wife. Are you the same guy?
No, I'm the same guy that I don't know whether you get the story right. I said I have a sister that didn't get pregnant.
So you are that same. You are that same guy. Yes.
Yes, George.
Yes, I remember you now. I knew that voice was familiar. So the reason I'm asking is because I want to introduce myself as very heartless, very insensitive, and very inconsiderate. If you catch me as having those three characters, then we can get past me saying very bad things for you to get the message. Did you follow what I just said?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay. Because me, I'm not nice. I'm only real. Me, I'm not going to say things to soothe your local heart. I'm going to say things that are insensitive because I have figured out that's what Black people need. And that insensitivity is the only thing they seem to remember. So I stay there. They never remember what you said and how you said it. They just remember how it made them feel. I will work with your feelings with insensitivity. So how old was your father?
He was 60.
And are you the oldest child?
No, I'm the last.
How old is the oldest child?
Maybe going to 40 now, like 30 something.
Your father was 60.
Yeah.
How many children did he have?
Five children.
So we're going to tackle two different things. All of them are going to be very insensitive, very inconsiderate, and things that you should not even say that to somebody who is mourning the death of their father. So let's get past that. At 20, your father had already started a family.
Yes.
And went on to have 5 children. And you are 27. You can't even see straight. You are here stuck on what people say about the death of your father at 27. In the best time that humans have ever lived. Your father was 20, 40 years ago. And he navigated life to where at 20, he was mature enough to start a family and keep at it and make a woman or several women pregnant 5 different times. You are 27. You cannot even cross on the street when you are chewing gum because you would get yourself killed. Don't you see there's something wrong with you? You have resigned into the opinions of other people about how your father died. Your father died because he died. End of story. Did you say your father died of cancer? Kingston. Now you have disappeared again.
Yes, George. Can you hear me?
Did you say your father died of cancer?
No, he didn't die of cancer.
What did he die of?
He has a stroke, and then the last thing that happened to him, he was having stomach problem.
Yeah.
And we went back on January to see him. Then we came back, and the next call was that.
And now you are the last born at 27. There is a guy who is 40 years old, and you are the only one who is listening to strangers saying that you did not take good care of your father. Why was your father yours to take care of as the last born of the family, when you have a brother who is 13 years older than you? Why was your father yours to take care of? Why are you listening to that nonsense anyway? Kingston.
Yes.
Why are you giving that attention?
You know, I was thinking that I'm the guy that was supposed to take care of him.
Why?
Why? Maybe I'm the person that have some little something going on in my life. Even though I'm still struggling, but
no, you don't. I know you for 5 years now. Every time you used to come on Kibe Spaces, you used to cry about how things are bad. You don't have anything going on for you. You used to work for somebody who had a store, if I remember, in Lagos. You were employed by somebody who was running a small business. Why are you taking other people's responsibilities? Your father had what? 23. Your father had 23 years head start in this life. No, 33 of those. 33. Stress. 33 years head start in life. This is the second part of what I wanted to say. Now you're triggering me to say it now. Your father had 33 years head start in this life. He was here 33 years before you showed up. How can he depend on you 33 years later? How can his life be? It depends on a child 33 years from today. What kind of bullshit is that? You walking around carrying this some imaginary African curse and African black tax guilt. Your father was 33 years older than you. How can he depend on you? That is his life. He made the choices he made to start a family as 20, to have 5 children, to have a woman or women. He take care of his fucking life or drop dead the way he dropped dead.
And he had his own house where he raised us.
That is his life. If he had started life at 20, he should set everybody free to start life at 20. Now look at you at 27. You cannot even see straight because you are burdened by the black tax. This is a very common thing in the African culture of burdening children with things that do not concern them, instead of giving them freedom to flourish and be better than they were. 27, in the greatest time humans have ever lived, and you cannot even bring your life together to start your own life. And now on top of that, as the youngest child of a man who started life at 20 and dropped dead at 60, you now carrying some imaginary guilt that you not take good care of your father. He should have taken good care of himself or die, which he did. This is how life is designed. We have interrupted life for so long, we completely forget that this life we live now is artificial. If you want to observe the real life, you go to the wild. The weakest die. They become food for the strongest. That is the order of natural life. There is no old animal that depends on the youngest animal for survival. It has never been known like that. This is just interruption of the humans of the 21st century. So now the lesson is in the future for yourself. Don't be like your father. Don't be like your father. Build a life that is better, that you don't have to depend on your children. So that you can set your children to be free and not being bowed by the black tax the way you are bowed by black tax right now. This is a generational curse. You need to edit. Mr. Nigeria.
Yes, I can hear you.
This is a generational curse. And now, like the fucker who was here saying that I am black, I should not talk about black people. I used to be a nurse, I did not say anything about nurses. Now, this is why we are always here. Because now we cannot tackle these issues. Oh, there is a dead father. You should be careful how you talk about the dead. No. They should have died earlier. Soon as you cannot take care of yourself, exit left. That's how it happens in the jungle. Don't overburden your children with your survival. They have their own life. If you exhaust your usability in this planet, go get useful in the next one. So now, this is a teachable moment for you. Build your life to a point where you are not going to overburden your children with taking care of you in old age. My father used to say, old age eats youth. In my language, translated into Okoro Oreyaga Onini. The things you do when you are young, when you're strong, when you're able, when you're capable, those things become the investment that you are going to need in the future, not the children. You build yourself when you are young, when you're strong, when you're able, when you're capable, so that that youth can be the investment of you living a comfortable life in the future, not depending on children who are 30, 40 years younger than you to take care of you. It's a very black thing. That nonsense needs to end with your generation. It's a generational curse. That's why we cannot be anything, because we are always overburdened by taking care of the old ones. It's the only culture that is lopsided. Every other culture gives a head start to the young ones. And that those young ones grow to give the head start to the next generation. Black people go backwards. Fucked up shit. So, your father is dead. Probably not too soon enough, because he would have bankrupted you, all of you, if he stayed longer. Because he had exhausted his usability. Because the only thing you are talking about here is that now you feel the guilt that did not help him live longer, miserable life than he actually did. Why? Why? So that he can train for the marathon?
Maybe support him.
For what? For what reason? He should have supported his life. He was here 33 years before you. His future was dependent on children he is siring? What kind of a blackness is this? I mean, seriously, black people, we are the only people who peg future prosperity on children. Look around. Every other culture, by the time their kids are old enough, they have invested something the children can come and borrow into, so that they can have a better future and have an easier climb on the social mobility ladder. But the blacks, enda utafute utusaidie, unajua sasa ni wakati wako wa take care of. No, drop dead. Drop dead so that you stop stealing from your grandchildren that are not even born yet. Drop dead. Now you cannot have your own family because now you have to take care of mama after Baba dies. By the time your mother dies, you'll be 35. Not have been built anything. Lost a whole decade of the best years of your life of productivity. But nobody wants to have these conversations.
George, is there a way that we can say that it's not actually their fault? Like maybe they tried to do something and they didn't make it. So they now say that they didn't marry and give birth and have children.
If you recognize that, what are you doing to change it in your own life? That's why I'm calling it a generational curse, because you are going to inherit the same dysfunction. Why is that a way to live life? If you recognize that, then you disconnect from that. You don't propagate it, you don't enable it, you disconnect from it. What you're saying is, because of whatever situation your father was in, socioeconomically, he did not provide a good life for you. And now, in that very minimal ability of yourself, because you are ill-prepared by an ill-prepared father, he is still dependent on you from your meager ability to produce for yourself to go back and support him. What I'm saying is, disconnect yourself from it so that now you do not carry that one to your own children. So you build yourself first to a point where you can take care of yourself to 100 years without depending on the children, so that you can set your children free and start a whole new generation that has no connection with that generational curse of scarcity and lack and poverty and this imaginary guilt that you are carrying here. Useless guilt. So that when you're taking care of your father, you're taking care of your father as your father, not as a responsibility, not as a burden. When you're taking care of your mother, you're taking care of your mother, not as the widow of your father. When are you fuckers ready to have these conversations? Because I feel like munaumia roho kiasi nikisema hivyo. How can you say that? How can you say? When? Let me know when you are ready to say it. Send some smoke signals. Say, okay, now we are mature enough to have real conversations. Because this is not sustainable. 33 years from now, your children are going to be talking about the same thing. About you at 60. What kind of direction is that? How is that a way to live this life?
George, then what was the distinguish between taking care of your father as your father and then taking care of him as your responsibility?
Say that again.
As in the difference between taking care of him as your father and then him depending on you, or him being responsibility. What's the difference?
You have heard me say before, when was the last time you gave your father money to do nothing with it? That. If you capture that, money to do nothing with it, it's not a responsibility, it's an appreciation. You are denied that because the responsibility comes first. So you cannot even appreciate your parent as your parent. You have to take care of your parent who were here 33 years before you. I mean, ni mimi tu naona hiyo kitu ni lopsided.
Okay.
So now you are going to propagate that 3 years from now, I am going to be sitting here talking to your child who will be 27, talking about how ill prepared you were, and now he has to take care of you. What kind of madness is that?
And me sending him money or sending her money, that appreciation comes from voluntarily.
Yes, you're not sending him money because he needs it. Did you see? Probably you didn't, but there is a post by Andrew Tate today. He sent his mother money. Andrew Tate in the Middle East, his mother is in Britain. He sent his mother money to do nothing with it. And the mother was calling him constantly, telling him, well, why are you sending this money? What do I do with it? I have nothing to do with this money. It's too much. That, if you capture just that, not the context of why he was sending the money, just that image by itself. Money to do nothing with it. Not money to solve problem, not money to fix the roof, not money to pay medicine, not money for bills, not money for food. No. Appreciation, not responsibility. Every system and government in this world, at the age of 18, everybody is an adult and they are responsible for their own life and they are accountable for their own actions. How this one turns around, and now at 60, now the young ones are, no. Take care of your mother as an appreciation of them being your mother. Take care of your mother because they are your mother, not as a possibility, an appreciation. The same case applies to your father. I don't know how else I need to say this message clearly, but I say it in the most insensitive way possible because that's what you will remember. If I say it nicely, you're going to forget tomorrow. But if I insult you and your culture and your beliefs and your fixation and your fucked up tradition, then you remember that insult. And hopefully you do better for yourself. I double-checked with you. If you are used to my insensitivity and my crudeness, you said you have. So she done well.
I think I understand you.
In 33 years, when you are 60, if you don't change your course, this conversation will be happening between me and your son, who will be 27, worried about how he's ever going to fix his life because he is overburdened by helping you. This exact conversation. Fix your life. Your father is dead. Do better than he did so that you are not a burden to your own children in the future. I mean, what is so wrong in saying that? Mimi sio wenu. Iwisam Wangai, my deadbeat cursed me and my younger brother because we stopped sending him money. There's a Kikuyu saying, "Wedhikewe moyo." My father used to say that. It's a very, 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 very deep ancient Kikuyu. Bury yourself when you are still alive. Take care of your affairs when you are still alive. Cross every T and dot every I of your life so that you are not a burden to anybody else. Me, when I exhaust my usability in this world, I'll take myself out. I will take myself out. I have said this in public. I've said this straight up to my children. I will never allow myself to be a burden to my children. The day I cannot take care of myself, out. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What kind of a fucked up life is this black people live in? You sit there squandering your life, and then you get 60, and then you turn around and start guilting your children to take care of you. Where? Hey. No. The day I will exhaust my usability will be the last day of my life. It does not matter whether I will be 55 or 95. Once my usability is exhausted, exit left. I can never burden my children. And I'm not saying I'm burdened by my parents. No. My father gave me a very good life. My father gave me a very good life lesson. I will treasure my father's path in life for the rest of my life. Every day I sit here and derive wisdom and insight how my father lived his life. I'm taking care of my mother because she is my mother, not because she is my father's widow. Big difference. That's what I am asking for you to give your children if your parents are not giving you that yet. Don't be a burden. And two Father's Day earlier, it's in one of those Father's Day messages on my YouTube. I sent a message and I said, take care of your mother. I think it was Mother's Day. No, maybe it was Father's Day. It was Father's Day. Take care of your mother as if you are the only child. And I said, if you see the way I take care of my mother, you would think I am an only child. And I don't get into siblings WhatsApp group of how to take care of my mother. I cannot do that nonsense. They have tried. I'm talking about myself here.
George, that video changed my mind, changed me.
So you watched it? You watched that video?
Yes, I watched.
Yes. Two Father's Day ago. So 2024 Father's Day.
Yes.
I cannot get dragged by my siblings into a WhatsApp group to plan how to take care of my parents. My relationship with my parents is not dependent on you being my siblings. Your relationship with your parents is not dependent on the fact that they are also my parents. You do you, fucker. This black tax here, bro, it needs to end. It needs to end. If you're going to create a better generation, if you're going to do better for ourselves and better for our children, we need to disconnect with this generational curse of black tax. So now you are there, your father is dead. He died in January. We are in almost the end of March. Have not been buried. Now you're all circling about that stupid emotions of a dead body and guilt tripping everybody of who helped what and who did not do enough. Your father is dead. Bury him or throw him to the hyenas and move on with your life. And don't be like your father. Do better.
I hear you, George.
You said you had another problem. Bring it on before my coffee subsides.
Okay. A problem as a young man that is still facing his life. George, I face a lot of rejection. I face a lot of rejection from women. I'm talking about the women that I think that I can have access to. They always reject me. Always reject me. If I talk to 10 women, at least 9 will reject me. Okay? And it wanted to become a problem, and I said, no, this can't be a problem to me. After watching your video with Mr. ESIU, we are telling him that men don't run out of, is it time or, I think it's time. We told him that men don't run out of time. They don't rush. But it is women that run out of time, something like that. I saw the video, and the main point is that I am building myself, and I know that something is going on, but it's just that the result is not yet there. The result is not yet there, but I know that something is happening, and I know that in a few years' time, that result will actually come. But I don't know the because I used to see all these masculine accounts tell you that you have to find a woman that likes you when you have nothing. That when you have money, you have built yourself finish, and you get a woman, and the woman doesn't love you. That she's just there for the good times. What you have, that the best time to have a woman is when you have nothing. We are still building. Okay?
No. The best time to have a woman is when you don't need a woman. But continue.
Okay. So some people used to say that, which I've said now, best time to have a woman is when you have nothing.
No.
Then when she come,
no,
she build it.
No.
Okay.
You cannot build with a woman, my friend. Read the message I just sent you right now on your WhatsApp. Are you able to get on your WhatsApp message?
Yes.
What does it say?
Chase money, attract women.
Say that one more time.
Chase money, attract women.
Chase money, attract women. You are chasing women. You are doing the wrong thing. Chase money. Build yourself. That's why I stopped you when you said something about getting a woman when you have nothing. No. Women like resorts. Men do the process. Women get the product. Men do the process. Women get the product. If you confuse those two, you are deemed to be this weakling. You are here saying that you have been rejected by a woman. Being rejected by a woman is not a problem. It's a byproduct of a bigger problem. You have not built yourself to a point where you have something of value that enables you to transact in the marketplace of values. You've listened to my videos. Remember that video I said, a woman's needs are directly proportional to the value of the source of her profession? Remember that video?
Yeah.
You have to have something to transact with because a woman already has value. An 18-year-old woman is at the top of her value. You at 27, you have not built any value to transact with an 18-year-old woman. That's why they are rejecting you. You see that look black women give black men. They look in the top, they look on your shoes, they look at your belt, and then they dismiss you. It's only conspicuous in black community. I don't know why. Probably because black men are the ones who don't know what they need to do before they can approach the woman. That's why these women give you this look.
They won't even give you time to talk.
Bro, what are you doing? Disrespecting a woman's value when you have no value of yourself. What are you doing? Ujiogopi? You are 27. So the women you are approaching, they are in their 20s. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yes.
You cannot afford those women, bro. You don't have what it takes to transact with those women. Have you ever been on an airplane?
No.
Have you seen movies about airplanes?
Yes. I think
Have you seen?
bypass on it.
Wait a minute. Have you seen the first class in an airplane? They make
Yes,
they make you pass through first class or business class as you go to the back of the plane, so that they can show you what value is, and then you go sit there, 27C, so that you can think very hard about your life. That's first class and premium and business class. That is a 19 and between 19 and 25. In Kikuyu, we have a saying, Muiretu muthaka ageragira thome wagia. A hot young woman passes through the front yard of a poor guy's home for him to see the hotness as it passes, but he cannot afford it. That's why they pass you through the business class, so you can see the good life, so that when you go over there on 29F, you think very hard about your life. That's what hot women are telling you, 19 to 25. So when you see them looking at you from top to bottom, now you're calling it rejection. It should not be rejection. It should be character development. They are the first class. They are the business class. You are over there by the toilets of life. They want you to carry that shame so that you can build yourself to the point where you can have the value to transact with them. That's not rejection. That's character development. Chase money, attract women. There's a very short video on my YouTube, way at the very bottom. Somebody can find it. It says something about women love men with fat in the right places. Something like that. It's a conversation between me and Wasike. This Wasike now, who has 2 orthodontist clinics in Moyale. That same boy, less than 5 years ago, 2022, April, May. That's when we had that conversation. 2022. He was talking about men building themselves with muscles, kanyama, as the Ugandan would say, kanyama, kanyama. But there is empty bank account. Muscles, yes, but the bank account is empty. So I said in retort, in that video, women like men with fat in the right places. A fat bank account. Somebody go look at that video. It's a very tiny little video at the very bottom of my videos. Women like men with fat in the right places. In that video, there is a woman screaming, run away from a poor man, which is now what you are telling us. Women run away from you. It's a very dramatic little video. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is, 3 years ago. Women want men with fat in the right places. It's a very bottom with a young Tanzanian girls as the profile photo, right there. That video right there. There is a woman running scared, and I say, this is how women run away from broke men. This one here. When a broke man is talking, this is what they hear. They hear a dog barking. They cannot make the words because women have no ears for broke men. Bro, I love women. Women are the easiest humans to understand because they are attached to nature. Unless they are broken. And then when they are broken, we call them feminist. But a real woman, very easy to understand. That is Morgan Freeman saying, don't chase women. They will chase you. It's a very sweet little video from 3 years ago. Women want men with fat in the right places. How long is that video?
Have you put the video up?
No, I can't because I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a very, very bottom from 3 years ago. It is 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Very tiny little video. In Andunga Kudunga. So no, don't chase women, bro. Chase money. Build yourself. Bro, I am twice your age. And because at your age I was chasing money, now the women are chasing me. Ask them, they are here. Communication. Me, I don't speak nonsense. Me, I only speak about myself. I only speak what I know. I'm spoiled for choices. I mean, I know your fathers don't speak like this because they have to worry about your mother. Me, I don't have those problems. I spent a very good chunk of my life chasing money so that I don't have to chase women. But I used to be like you, Kenodia, chasing women until that look. Until that look from top to bottom, it spoke to me. And I was like, okay. So that's what that look is for. That look is for broke men. Now when women come to me, they turn on their femininity. They soften their tone. And they put on discipline and speak straight, and speak right. You started off by saying you have been rejected by so many women, you have lost count. Yes, because you are chasing women instead of chasing money. Listen to that little video. Mimi sio wenu. Mimi sitaongea kama baba yako. Baba yako kuna mama yake ya to worry about. Me, I don't have those problems. I said here the other day, the mother of my first child was 24. 10 years later, the mother of the next child was also 24. They have never been beyond 24. Women don't age. They stay young. So don't be in a rush for women. They will always be 24. I know that one is going to pass the Gen Zs. Immaculate nya ugenya. Immaculate, where you are Luo, I cannot handle Luo women. I don't know what to do with Luo women. This arrogance here cannot match with a Luo woman. Nyaugenya, hey, nice try, but I cannot be yours. Do you hear me, Mr. Nigeria?
So you're saying that women, I should just calm down and that women don't love? Huh?
Say that again.
George, I think that all this, I've seen, is it a movie or what? I think there are women that can be with a man when he still building himself. You are Gen Z Dorsey. You don't have ears for anything. You want to hear your own things. You want to hear the noises in your head. You started off by saying, oh, they say that the best time to get a woman is when you have nothing. You are still stuck there. You have spent 25 minutes here I've spent 25 minutes here getting you out of that nonsense so that you can wake the fuck up and go build yourself. So you can change the rejection from the woman into an attraction. And you're still taking me back? Okay, George, I understand. I think I understand you.
No, you don't. Build yourself. Build yourself. Stop chasing women. Chase growth. Chase growth. Make bank. I was talking to a young man here the other day on privately. And I told him, just rake it in. Just save that money. Just rake it in. Make bank. And then act like nothing is happening. The problem with the young people and black men, young black men, is the time they have a little money like this, now you start blowing up. Now boom, 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 boom. Now you start attracting the wrong women. And then you turn around and call them gold diggers. You disrupted your own growth to pronounce that now you have little change. And now you turn around and act surprised when you have gold diggers who are your age and sometimes older than you, hoochie mamas. Mimi sio mtu mzuri. Mimi is not a good people. Oh yeah, Mr. Scarface, I wanted to say that also. Nigerian men are very puny, so weak. Yeah, the problem we cannot get you out of your mentality is because you are from a culture where you worship women. You pedestrize women. So it's very hard for this message to get across. That's why you keep going back to getting a woman to build with you, a Nigerian woman build with a weak Nigerian man. Ulisikia wapi?
George, it's even worse here because they will tell you that I can't date a broke man.
Say that again. Say that again.
Nigerian girls are.
Say the exact statement that you just made.
I can't date a broke man.
One more time. One more time. Repeat.
I can't date a broke man, a broke guy.
Correct your statement. Say it one more time, slowly.
I can't date a broke man.
Are you saying what women are saying, or are you saying,
That is what women are saying.
Yes. The reason I'm asking you to repeat is because I wanted you to catch yourself. Why is a woman saying she cannot date a broke man? Because she is not broke. She has value. Women's set of values and men's set of values are totally different things. The modern woman is misleading younger women to believe in the narrative that they should have the same value as men, monetary value. But the women that are propagating that message are women who have wasted their own actual value. That's why they are feminist. Now they are brainwashing the young ones who already have the value they lost to get lost like them, because women like misery, so that young women never discover that they come with value. Their value is not monetary value. Their value is sexual market value. So when a woman is telling you she cannot date a broke man, is because she is not broke in the marketplace of exchange of values. Are we together?
So she having money or not having money is not the problem.
Why do you think women tell you that their money is their money?
I think that they don't want to bring out their money, that they're stingy.
No, it's because their money does not count. Women, they are teaching you as a man, never count their money. What the fuck is wrong with you counting a woman's money? Women's money don't count. Their money is their money. Your money is their money. If you are looking for a woman with money, you are lost. But that is very common with a Nigerian. So it's very hard to psych you out of that Nigerian weak man nonsense, that it's deeply rooted in your culture.
And you see some guys coming on Twitter to teach us that we should get a woman that have money so that she can provide.
Yes, because you are weak. Nigeria has 100 million weak men. Where do you think the scale is going to tip? It's going to tip in the strength of the woman. Your own words, you just said that, so that she can provide. Because a weak man cannot provide. He depends on the woman. So if you live in a country with 100 million weak men, then that now is normalized. That's why instead of making money, you make music to praise your women and worship them and pedestrize them. I've seen videos where men are laying prostrate in front of women on the floor, not just kneeling, laying on the floor, prostrate. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. You're right.
What is Uzbekistan, Moss?
What?
Somebody here is using the word Uzbekistan. I thought it's something you would know what it means.
No. You know, I'm not on YouTube now because of I can't be on YouTube and
because of the weakness of your man. The Nigerian man has not provided anything of value, not to himself, not to his children, not to his woman. So, I beg, country of begging men. Uzbekistan, got it. You know, Afghanistan is a country. Nigeria is called Uzbekistan because it's a country of beggars. You fucking weak Nigerian men. Where is the lie?
no lie.
Bro, you have to separate yourself from that nonsense.
So yes, I understand you. You're saying that I don't need a woman that have money. I just need a woman, feminine woman that.
No, I did not say that, bro. Maybe I need to write it down again, the same way I wrote the first message. Let me write it to you what I meant. I'll write it in caps. Are you still there?
Yeah.
What did I write?
You don't need a woman.
You don't need a woman. Remind yourself that every day. You do not need a woman. Now imagine the paradox of it is your women now going around saying that they do not need a man because the man is useless. Why do you think women go around saying they don't need a man? Because they are frustrated by the weakness of the black man. The black woman is the only woman who is walking around saying that she does not need a man because of the weakness of the black man. Ama? You people want to talk about these things when you get to heaven. Somebody here seeking attention. Not my K. Watson, please pick my cause. We had sex and who couldn't lipa. Now you are not picking my cause. My number is right there. My number is right there. The plus 512. Call me right now. No, Sophie, give him a moment. I know it's a man. This is the phone. If you call me, it's going to show up right there next to Mr. Nigeria. You want my attention, I'll give you my attention. This is it. This is the problem now with the Donzis. They are so stuffed of attention because of being told to shut down and shut up by mama. When they see a man now, they don't know how to interact with a man because they have never been with a man. So they come with anything that is going to give them the attention they need from the man. This is a man writing this message here. Watson, please pick my cause. We had sex and you did not pay me. Now you're not picking on my cause. This is a man. Today is your day. The number is +1 512 738 6400. It's going to show up here as a waiting call. Call it now. You have three minutes. People in Twitter know me for my dreaded countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, trigger, dead. 3 minutes to make the call, or I will block you from my life and I forget you ever existed. That's how I approach life. Go on my Twitter and read what my profile says. I will help you. My profile on Twitter says, I block, it's in capital letters. I block the useless, the idiots, the unlucky, and the unhappy. I wrote that before you ever came with your neediness here for my attention, because you do not have a father to give you the attention you are seeking from me. 2 minutes to go. Is that your girlfriend, Mr. Kashifu?
No.
Who is that girl?
That's my sister.
The one who is married?
Yes. Yeah.
1.5 minutes to go. You ask for my attention, I will give you nothing but my attention. Me, I have nothing better to do, bro. You are very new to me. You must be very new to me, Mr. Not Me, whatever your name is. 0 followers, 2 following. I cut you short right now. I hadn't even looked at your profile. You are done. Stopwatch dead. All right, let me know when you can talk, Mr. Nigeria.
So that's the pseudo account trying to.
Don't worry about it. They have enough time. That's all the time they had. Sikuoni Twitter, siku hizi mzee. Okay, I will block you so that you don't see me here either. Take your pettiness someplace else. Anything else, Mr. Nigeria?
There's something you said, George.
Uh-huh.
That the best time to get a woman
is when you don't need one. It's when you don't need one. I will write it down for you because it seems like you want some cheat notes. You want some Kenyas to go on with your life. The best time to get a woman is when you do not need one. Okay, now you have it in your back pocket. Ask me a question now about that. What was the question?
Are I will go and write these things and put it in my room.
I have already written it to you in a WhatsApp message. The best time to get a woman is when you do not need one. Do you know why I say that?
No.
It's because if you need a woman, you are looking for that woman to satisfy that need you have in you. That's why 90% of married men are in a dysfunctional relationship, because they got married because they needed a woman. And then the woman turned around and said, no, I should not be needed. I should be wanted. The relationship goes south. Because you needed the woman for the wrong things. A woman wants to be wanted. Different story, but that's why women cannot process rejection. Women cannot process rejection. Women are very good at rejecting men. Remind me before I get lost. Women are very good at dishing rejection from men because theirs is character development. But when a man rejects a woman, that is a heartbreak. A woman is designed to be desired, to be wanted, not to be needed. So now back to the topic. When you get a woman because you need a woman, she does not know what to do with you and your weakness of needing a woman. That's why 90% of men in marriages are in a horrible marriage. Because you needed a woman. A woman is not there to be needed. It's there to be wanted. That's why I also said, if you are in a bad relationship, if you're in a bad marriage, you are in that bad marriage by yourself. Your woman is not having the same experience of a bad marriage. Nature cannot allow a woman to be in a bad relationship. There is so much at stake. Nature cannot allow a woman to be in a bad relationship. Women are never in a bad relationship. Men are in bad relationships. Men are in bad marriages. Her duty in that relationship of yours is to punish your weakness. Again, that's why men that needed women are in a bad relationship. And that's why their women punish them in that relationship. That's why I also said women are the first ones to cheat in marriage, in a relationship, because of your weakness. Your weakness of needing a woman. The best time to have a woman is when you don't need one. Go take care of those needs. Grow. Literally grow. Financially, emotionally, intellectually, physically, in every way, so that you do not overburden a woman with your needs. A woman wants to be wanted. It's only in the atmosphere of you desiring a woman that you can take care of her needs. She needs you. You have to want her to satisfy her needs. So when you need a woman, she's like, hey, that's what I need from you. How come you need it from me? You have to desire me to take care of me. The whole survival of a woman is predicated on the fact that you want her. You desire her. Men sped on women they want. Women know that. But when you come with a need from a woman cannot satisfy any of your needs. She will be drier than Kalahari Desert. I don't need to tell you that. You know that. That dryness It's because you don't desire her. So she cannot get wet for you. This is not a topic I like talking about, but I have to say it now. That same dry woman of yours, if we switched places, she would be wiping her thighs from wetness. Because I don't need her. I would desire her, and she would reciprocate it by being desired. But you need her, so she gets dry. Cow, cow, as the Kikuyus would say. Cow, cow, dry, dry. Yes, Cheru. When you need a woman, she looks at you like a child. Because women are supposed to nurture children. So now you, as a grown adult, you need a woman. There is another quote, another video I posted on X. And I said, that is why women see their husbands like 7-year-old boys, because you took her needs to her. When she is nurturing your child, she has to nurture you also, because you also need her. There's a video there I put on X. Actually, I even recorded it today. You take your needs to a woman, she sees you as a 7-year-old boy, lost. And the reason I choose the year 7 years is because a 7-year-old boy should have weaned himself from mama. So if the real 7-year-old boy still needs mama, there's something wrong with that 7-year-old boy. That's specifically why I said 7-year-old boy. Because you are lost in needing a woman as a 7-year-old and a 47-year-old needing a woman. Both of you are 7-year-olds that you should have overgrown, needing a woman at the age of 6. You want a woman, you desire a woman, then she falls back into her natural essence. And then she can submit, she can honor, she can obey, she can follow, and she can respect you. None of those things can happen if you need her. All those only happen when you desire her. Mr. Nigeria. Cheru, you are very right. That's why they have that phrase, I am not your mother. I can deal with another baby. That's why married men get reported by their wives to their mother. Maybe it's a very white people thing. I don't know if it happens in blacks. Your wife is making a phone call to your mother to report you. Because you are demonstrating a 7-year-old characteristics. Because now she is telling your mother, how come you did not raise this one properly before you handed him to me? Cheru, you got it right. You got it right. No. The best time to have a woman is when you do not need a woman. You approach a woman from the perspective of needing her, she will resent you. 90% of married men are there right now. They will never open their mouth and speak because they are too far gone to find their way back home. But that's the life they are living, and they have resigned to it. The next 40 years is just going to be that mess. Imagine having come to this world to end up like that. How much you pay? Like, that's it? That's why you are here? What a loss to humanity. That is your only contribution. Mr. Nigeria.
Georgia, I have to go and fix my life.
Bro, you have been saying that for 5 years. Bro, I know you from 2022.
Georgia, I have should I say progress in fixing my life. There is something is happening. So, you know, he said I don't need a woman. Let me just, first of all, so you're indirectly saying that I have to first get my shit together first, so that when she comes, she don't have to carry the body. I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, what you're preaching is something that is different. And it's very hard to understand. But the truth.
You have muffled your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, what I'm saying is the fact, is the truth. Even though it's hot, it's very hard to understand.
Well, I double-checked with you whether you know that I'm insensitive and I'm inconsiderate and I'm arrogant and I'm all that, those bad words. I double-checked with you first. You said you know me from Kibe from 2022. So the rest is on you.
I'm not surprised, George. Yes, I'm not surprised. I know who you are. I know what you can say. Yes.
Scarface, pick up the mic, Mr. Scarface. And LMN, afraid of what people would say since 2022. It can never be me. It can never be me. I do not give a fuck what people say about me, because they do not give a fuck of what I would say about them. It is that simple. They are not those people. Those people do not exist anywhere. What would the people say? Which people? There is no people like that in this world. I am the only people. This life is mine and mine alone. It does not depend on anybody else to be a complete life. I want you to repeat that for yourself. Are we good, Mr. Nigeria?
You're good. You're good. You're saying the same thing when you said that I don't need a woman.
My message has never changed. I've just gotten a little bit more arrogant. But my message never changes.
But I should go and chase money. Because when I approach these girls, they see me, they look at me, they think that, okay, this guy is trying to bring me into his life so that I can fix him. Maybe that's why they're looking at me from head to toe like that. Character developing me. It'll be like, this guy is trying to bring me into his life so that I can fix him. And they'll just run away. So let me go and fix myself, George. I believe that in the next 2 years or 2 to 3 years, I'll be glad that I listened to you. Yes.
The reason the Nigerian woman is disproportionately larger than the Nigerian man is because she has to acquire some form of masculinity to counter for the weakness of the Nigerian man. The Nigerian woman is like the hyena, disproportionately larger than the male counterpart. It's only the Nigerian woman and a hyena a female hyena who have that problem. Because both the Nigerian woman and a female hyena are dealing with weak men in their societies. That's why your women are large. They are loud and they shout and they have no femininity left in them. They are exactly like the female hyenas, larger, louder, more masculine than the male hyena. And the same way, the male hyena has problem having sex with the female hyena because the female hyena is larger than it is. You cannot, the male hyena cannot even mount the disproportionately larger female hyena. Is the same problem that the Nigerian man is having. The Nigerian man cannot score a Nigerian woman. There is nowhere in planet Earth where the sales of dildos have flourished than in Nigerian society. Because women cannot allow weak men lay down with them. So they use dildos. And the 80-20 rule apply, where 20% of the men are the ones impregnating 80% of the women. Because women cannot propagate, women cannot reproduce with weak men. So there is a very small group of strong men that 80% of the women go to get pregnant from, and then bring the pregnancy to the man. 86% of paternity tests turn out to be positive. You are not the father. 86%. All those things correlate. It starts from the weakness of the man. It is propelled by the natural call of a woman to never reproduce with the weakest of the male, whether in the wild or in Nigeria. So women, married women, have children with stronger men outside the marriage. How do we know that? 86% of DNA says that you are not the father. There is no country in planet Earth that has more paternity fraud than Nigeria. That is not a problem. It's a result of a bigger problem, the weakness of the Nigerian man and the natural call for a woman to reproduce with the strongest. Again, women are never in a bad relationship. You, in a bad marriage as a man, you are in that marriage by yourself. Her role there is to punish you and your weakness. She is getting sex elsewhere. She is getting attention elsewhere. She is wanted and desired elsewhere. And when she needs a child, she goes elsewhere to get pregnant and then bring that pregnancy home to punish your weakness. 86% of the time. Not my numbers. Not my numbers. Me, I'm just a social observer. And I don't know how to speak nicely. Yes, Engineer Brian, this is the same guy from 2023. There's somebody here who remembers you from Kibe Spaces. Same guy. So you're saying you're going to fix your life. You have not fixed your life. I know you for 4 years, maybe longer. Mr. Nigeria. Kingston, we call you on X, Kingston. You have not fixed anything. You're still worried about the same things. Women are rejecting you. You are chasing women. You are weak. You are in a society of weak men. And your women are disproportionately larger than the average man. So you cannot even mount one of those. You have the same problem mounting a Nigerian woman as a male hyena in the wild mounting a female hyena.
this weakness, is it? I'm not sure it is a financial weakness. Can we say, is it financial weakness or mental weakness that's causing that over 80% of paternity fraud in Nigeria?
Purpose. The word you're looking for is purpose. Eric Nyakundi ametoa sadaka, and Therapy Limited, that now should be Mr. Tel Aviv. Is that the app you're using called Therapy? Because I see your big sadaka here. There's a young man, I have never seen this name before. Samuel, no, I actually mentioned it earlier, but I have never seen you before. Samuel Kagonia, and it's a Kikuyu name. I know exactly what it means. Samuel Kagonia with a sadaka and Ronald Tango. So I'm reading this because there are people keeping here saying they are following closely. I have helped them. How are you not on your M-Pesa? Umboi. If the message have kujengad you, why are you not in my M-Pesa? Mr. Nigeria, what were you saying earlier before I interrupted you?
I said,
wait a minute, Mr. Nigeria. Matu, wewe ni msichana, said boobs. Sijapata kakitu. Uko na boobs from the age of 14. Ebu nione venye zinaka. Mr. Nigeria, what were you saying? Muffled your mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what I'm trying to say is that what category of weakness is the problem of?
Oh yeah, there we go. Purpose. Purpose is the first name of a man. Purpose. My name is Purpose. If you do not identify with your purpose, then you are weak. I said in another very controversial video that Gen Zs came crying that if life find you at the age of 26 and you're still lost, maisha itakuwa ngumu kiasi. Purpose. You should be able to answer the question, why am I here? What am I good at? What am I doing with my life? Purpose should be your first name. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Purpose. And if you are saying boobs, don't say it in the Kenyan number. Say it in the American number. I'm saying this with a straight face so that somebody can get a shock of their life. Don't say the boobs in my Kenyan number. Say it in my +1512 number. That's where the boobs go. The Kenyan number is only for money, from pesa. So don't say boobs in places I will never see them. Purpose, bro. Purpose. The opposite of purpose is weakness. Maybe I need, now that I'm writing you notes to get you caught up with life, let me write that one also to you. The opposite of purpose in capital letter is weakness. Okay? Purpose. You should be able to answer the question, why am I here? What am I doing with my life? What problem am I solving? What problem am I very good at solving? Because a man's life is service to mankind. A woman serves nature. Yours is service to mankind. Solving problems. Purpose is the opposite of weakness. 100 million Nigerians have no purpose. That's why you are thieves and conmen. Are you together?
Yes. Then in a situation whereby some men that are rich, they still fall victim of this paternity fraud. What's the problem there?
Why did the whole world get COVID? What is the key word connected to the word COVID?
I remember.
Epidemic.
Yes.
Yes. So, follow me closely. When a man is weak, the woman has to be evil. Evil in women only exists in the weakness of the man, whether that's a Nigerian man or God himself in heaven. When there was weakness in the ability of God to know everything and be everywhere, then the weakness of the woman flourished. I'm talking about heaven in your African Christian Bible. God did not become omnipresent and omniscient from day one. Otherwise, when he walked into the Garden of Eden and found Adam and Eve naked, he would not have asked, "Where are you?" He would not have asked, "Who told you you are naked?" He was not omnipresent at the time. He was not omniscient at the time. That weakness created the evil from his wife, Satan. When a man is weak, the woman is evil. So you are asking me why even the rich men of Nigeria are getting paternity fraud. Because the evil of the Nigerian woman is an epidemic. When the madness of an entire society disrupts a solitary mind, it's not enough to say that man is mad. It's the entire society that is mad. That is your own Francis Ibuga who said that. When the madness of an entire society is propagated by the weakness of the Nigerian man, you cannot say that one woman is evil. No, all women are evil. Nature demands them to activate both their evil and their masculinity to count for the weakness of the man. Because nature cannot lose. And nature has invested so much in the woman to tip favor to the man. Nature stays with the woman. So it has to give the woman all the tools she needs to counter this weakness of the man who should be serving mankind. So, when the weakness of the man is here, the evil of the woman rises. The masculinity of the woman rises. That's why they apply tricks. So now everybody is a victim of this epidemic called the evil woman of Nigeria. We see it in display all the time. Is it not in Nigeria where a prominent man just realized that none of the children are his? Recently in the news? It's because of the weak. That is not a problem. That's a byproduct of the problem. The problem is the weakness of the Nigerian man. You worship women. You pedestrize women. When you make her your star, she will turn you into her fan. Women hate weakness in men. Having money does not make a man strong. They can compensate that weakness with money, but women see through that. Women do not reproduce with the weak men. Nature cannot allow it. This is not a menu women have and pick and choose what to do to a man. No. It's an obligation. You think of an army meat sent to war to fight for God and country. They don't go pick and choose who to deem enemy or not. That's the life of a woman. She is on a mission to ensure continuity of humankind. For her to do that, she cannot have mercy on the weakness of a man. It is not an option at all. It's a very serious mission that women have to ensure that this planet continue to exist by resupplying it with humans who in turn build it. So they have to get the best from the very few that are strong. Alpha seed, beta needs. Yes, Iverson Ebit. Any man, any male blaming women in any way is a weakling. You need to understand women. If you fix your internet, because there's a noise coming in the background. Let me play something here now that my little thing here have charged. Can you mute yourself there for a minute, Mr. Nigeria? There's a noise coming from your end.
Yes.
That's the generator noise?
Yes.
It cannot play when you're on the phone. It's okay. I'll play it later. I laid it out like here. I'll play it. I'll come back to you, Mr. Nigeria.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're weak, because the game is rigged different for men and women. Men brag about their conquests, it raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Winning a race theirs, because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world. So the stories get scrubbed, rewritten. It was just a phase. I was young and figuring myself out. I made mistakes. Translation. I chased what lit me up when the world still let me run wild. I fed on attention, chemistry, pure animal validation. No rules, no tomorrow, just the rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite. Stability, consistency, provision, emotional
arm of safety. You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men played. You're arriving after the party's over, after the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero-consequence highs, the men who got her at her most untamed. It wasn't love back then. It wasn't commitment. It sure as hell wasn't a future. It was instinct, desire, the moment. And here's the cold, steel truth you need to swallow right now. She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She hides it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into, because perception is power. And once you see the full map, the game changes. A woman's past isn't just history, it's a blueprint. Patterns predict behavior, ignore them. And you're not noble, you're volunteering to be collateral damage. No apologies, no sugar, just reality. So what do you do with this? You wake the hell up, you stop being naive, you stop pedestalizing, you demand information before you invest emotion. The very first thing a man needs before he engages a woman, before he commits his time, his resources, his seed, his clarity. Read her, not her words, her actions, her patterns, her silences. Study female nature like your life depends on it. Because in this arena, ignorance is a death sentence. Women will test you, they will chaos you if you let them. But if you can read them, if you can lead them with unbreakable frame, they don't destroy you, they follow you. Become the man who doesn't beg for truth, you command it. You become the man who doesn't chase the retirement version. You build something so strong she never wants to look back. Rise up, kings.
Stop settling for illusions. Stop fearing the past. Own your value. Let ruthlessly, let fiercely. Because the world doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags. It rewards the man who sees clearly and still chooses to build.
Now go out there, eyes open, frame iron, heart armored. You've got work to do. Let's move.
Mimi nashinda nikiwaambia mimi sio wenu hamusikii. Are you there, Mr. Nigeria?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, okay. Let's see if this one is better than regular speaker. So that's where we are, bro.
Yeah.
When a woman demonstrates weakness, then the woman has to activate her evil. Because evil is very natural for a woman. I have explained this extensively on the video, Satan is God's wife. It's very complicated, especially for African Christians, because you can't get past your brainwashing. But once you get your brainwashing, then you understand exactly what it means. And there's another video about the hymen was put there as a mark of covenant between a woman and her maker, Satan. But still, it's not for the African Christian man, because that one is still worshiping a white Mary on the cross. So, I think we have tackled everything we needed to tackle. Let me put you on the regular speaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have tackled a lot today, George.
Well, we are here now.
So you have mentioned one weakness, like pedestalizing a woman, and from what you are saying, I understand that the strength of a man is not in his physical strength, most especially maybe in 6-packs on all those walking bodies. And they also say that a man can be rich and be weak, and also weak. So when it comes to being strong as a man, you said a man shouldn't pedestalize a woman. Is it not that maybe strength that you can list maybe for people that are watching?
Don't worry about anybody else. Just worry about yourself.
Okay. Yes. So I shouldn't pedestalize woman, and my pocket doesn't change the fact that a woman can punish me.
Women have a responsibility from nature itself to punish the weakness of the man. Women do not reproduce with weak men. Money does not erase weakness. Women know that difference very well. Very well. I mean, we have a popular woman in Kenya who left a multimillionaire and went and had a child with a Rastafari. What do you think was going on there?
She left a millionaire.
Women see past the facade because they have a core of nature. They are attached to something called the immovable mover of the universe, the cosmic rhythm. Again, I am very careful when talking to African Christians because some of these things are very because of the brainwashing of the Bible. But the duty of a woman, her service to nature, is equivalent to a seed. You take a seed of a bean or a maize seed that you plant on the ground, and 5 months later, it already produces 10,000 seeds. Then you dry them and you put them in a granary for 6 months. You go to the granary, pick them up, put them back on the ground, and they do the same thing again. They never die because they are serving nature. Or you can cook it and it gives you the energy. If you connect it with the fire and water, then it gives you life, light. That's how interconnected a woman is with nature. Just like a seed of a corn seed or a bean seed.
Yeah.
The factor of 7. A woman's life is divided into a factor of 7. 7 is a full number from creation. Her whole menstrual cycle is divided into factors of 7. Her whole gestation period, what we generally call 9 months, they are not 9 months. They are 270 days for a reason. A factor of 7. Everything in a woman's life is a full factor of 7. But having that conversation with African Christians is a little bit on the badder side. Because they have verses in the Bible where they will throw at you and talk about blasphemy and all this nonsense they have been engineered with by church conmen. But what were we saying?
You're talking about the factors of 7.
Yes. Do you know how often we see a full moon in the sky?
That's when I was in this village that I used to know. That's when I was in the village. I has to be updated about all those things. Yeah.
The question is very simple, not an explanation. Do you know how often we see we see the full moon?
No.
Every 28 days.
Okay.
In most languages, a woman's menstrual period is translated into seeing the moon.
Yes.
A factor of 7. We see a moon from a cycle that is a factor of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28. Every 28 days, we see a full moon. That's how often we see a moon. We don't pay attention now because we have populated the sky with electricity lights.
Right.
A woman gets pregnant for 10 moons, 280 days. If you go to the village and take an uncontaminated woman who has never used P2 and Norplant and family planning pills, she's going to carry a child for exactly 280 days because she is truly attached to the immovable mover of the cosmic rhythm. And she responds to that factor of 7. 10 moons, she has a baby. Every 28 days, a factor of 4 moons, we see a full moon. Every 28 days, a factor of 4 sevens, a woman gets a period. That's the natural order. My point here is nature has entrusted so much responsibility to a woman to allow her to be merciful to a weak man, because the man has his own responsibility to mankind to serve the product of the nature, the woman. So there can never be a bargain. Now you can be weak a little bit, and then I'm going to bring children in this world you cannot take care of. No. A woman chooses to eliminate that weakness. So there's no lapse in the cosmic rhythm, because a woman is responding to a cosmic rhythm. There is no interruption of the 28 days of seeing a full moon. There are watches, I have one of those, that you only need to set it once a year in February. It's February 28. The rest of the time, it catches up with the cosmic rhythm of the moon. Whether it is a month that is 28 days, whether it's a month with 30 days, whether it's a month with 31 days. Once you set it up on February 28, a full year, it responds to that. I saw Trevor Noah, I think he looked it up and brought up its full name. It's a nickname, Luca. It's because it's been nicknamed after Luna, the moon. Women have no allowance for the weakness of the man, because allowing weakness in man is negating her duty to bring life into this world with the reliability and the dependability that that man is going to take care of her product. She cannot do that. She cannot do that. That's why women punish weak men. Are we together? There's too much noise coming from your Nigerian generator.
Yeah, we're together. I'm hearing you.
Okay. Okay, man. Anything else?
Nothing.
All right.
So the over 86% paternity fraud in Nigeria is
it's not a
generation of
it's not a product. It's a it's not a problem. It's a product of a problem.
lot of improvement.
Yes. Okay. So you came here looking for somebody to sympathize with you because your father died at 60, and then you forgot you were calling George. You see how quickly you forgot that problem? That problem no longer exists.
I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Yep.
So you said that women punish weak men because they can't stand them to bring, they can't bring their seed into this world. So they know that those men cannot take care of them.
Exactly. In a very short sentence, yes, that's what it is. That's why they don't lay with weak men. That's why they cheat on weak husbands. Because nature is pushing them into reproducing with the strongest man who is going to take care of the child. That's why a weak lion is deserted by the pride, and they appoint the strongest from the pride to take over from the weakness of the lion, because that one now is weak, and that weakness cannot be allowed to be passed into the gene pool of the future pride. We should look at nature to understand how we should deal with women.
Yes.
Or to understand why women deal with us ruthlessly. Why you get rejected by women, as you said earlier.
So, in a situation whereby a woman cheated on her successful husband with an unsuccessful man, and now pin the pregnancy on the rich husband, how can we differentiate? What can we call that? Because
I don't know why you're stuck on that. We are dealing with your problem here. Now you are bringing hypotheticals that do not apply in your life. We already discussed that.
Yes.
We are not performing here. This is not a performance. This is not a show. Yeah. Now you want us to perform.
Okay. The reason why I brought that question is that we are talking about the paternity fraud, which is very high in Nigeria, and we know that most men that fall victim are rich men. Some of them are rich, and these women go get the seed from the men that their husbands are better than, and now put the pregnancy on their rich husbands. So the rich husbands are now the ones that are taking care of the children, which they got from outside. So I'm trying to understand that dynamics.
Alpha seed, listen, alpha seed, yes. Beta needs. They go get the seed from an alpha male. That alpha male may be a gym instructor in Lagos, broke as all the gym instructors around the world are. Direct dig at gym instructors. And then she brings that seed to a beta, because the beta can cater for her needs. Therefore, alpha seed, beta needs. Yes, Greg. If men, that's why I have that song I played earlier, that motivational speak. If you understand a female psychology, then you say 70%, but you solve 99% of the problem, because the problem comes from us not understanding women. Alpha facts, beta bucks. Hey, you nailed it. Okay, mister?
Yes.
I'm getting rid of you now because you are getting information overload.
No problem, no problem. You have covered a lot, so
okay.
My appreciation goes to you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Take care, man.
Thank you very much.
Stop getting rejected by women. Chase money. Chase money.
Okay,
then women will chase you. Stop being a wimp. You fucking Nigerian weak man.
Okay, sir.
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Me or your eyes, no excuses from me or your eyes, no excuses from me or your eyes, no excuses from the truth moja inakatikais kama blood shadow in a weapon hidden una step kama commander our own fate yako by 2080 most wasichana wametaste maisha ya round checked desire ambayo unchecked desire ambayo 89% yenu hamjawahi kuonja not because I'm no worth lakini game imeandikwa different wanaume na wanawake wababa brag juu ya conquest zao in a race status in a sharpen edge in a build legend the street wasichana wanafuta yao cause the same wildfire inayo build wanaume's rep inaweza kutorch leverage demo machoni pa dunia so stories zinapangwa upya zina scrap zina rebrand it was just a
I'm trying to make that speech into Swahili. I need to give it a tiny little command so that it does it differently. Just give me 20 seconds here. Let's see if it's gonna work.
It was just a phase, bro.
There you go.
Nilikuwa young na kufigure out life. Nilitenda makosa tu. Dekodi hiyo. Nilirun wild wakati clock iliniruhusu. Nilikunywa deep from attention.
Swahili.
Nairobi style. Strong and commanding.
What the hell? There's something I'm not giving it the right command. But here it is. Here is it in English. I'll fix it.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're weak, because the game is rigged different for men and women. Men brag about their conquests, it raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Women erase theirs because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world, so the stories get scrubbed, rewritten. It was just a phase. I was young and figuring myself out. I made mistakes. Translation, I chased what lit me up when the world still let me run wild. I fed on attention, chemistry, pure animal validation. No rules, no tomorrow, just a rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite.
Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor,
safety. You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men played. You're arriving after the party's over, after the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero-consequence highs, the men who got her at her most untamed. It wasn't love back then. It wasn't commitment. It sure as hell wasn't a future. It was instinct, desire, the moment, and here's the cold steel truth you need to swallow right now. She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She hides it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into, because perception is power. And once you see the full map, the game changes. A woman's past isn't just history. It's a blueprint. Patterns predict behavior. Ignore them and you're not noble. You're volunteering to be collateral damage. No apologies, no sugar, just reality. So what do you do with this? You wake the hell up. You stop being naive. You stop pedestalizing. You demand information before you invest emotion. The very first thing a man needs before he engages a woman, before he commits his time, is resources. His seed is clarity, reader, not of words or actions or patterns or silences. Study female nature like your life depends on it, because in this arena, ignorance is a death sentence. Women will test you, they will chaos you if you let them. But if you can read them, if you can lead them with unbreakable frame, they don't destroy you, they follow. You become the man who doesn't beg for truth, you command it. You become the man who doesn't chase the retirement version. You build something so strong, she never wants to look back. Rise up, kings.
Stop simping for illusion. Stop fearing the past. Own your value. Let ruthlessly, let fiercely.
Because the world doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags. It rewards the man who sees clearly and still chooses to build. Now go out there, eyes open, frame iron, heart armored. You've got work to do. Let's move.
Let's move. I need to fix that outro there. It's too strong for the speakers. But we have the Kingson, the guy who was here from Nigeria. He have sent 1,000 Nigerian naira with a message from Kingson.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ.
Thanks, George, for the wonderful conversation. This is the first time this guy have sent money anywhere. We know him for 4 years from Kibe Spaces. I don't know how much 1,000 Nigerian dollar is, but it is good money. Thank you, Mr. Kingson. I'm cooking it in Swahili. Just give me 1 moment. Let me see if it's going to work.
Because the game is rigged different.
The instructions were wrong in the first one.
Men brag about their conquests. It raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. When we erase theirs, because the same.
In 30 seconds, it's going to come up.
Gentlemen, my name is ASKiQ Watson, and you probably have heard me say this before. We need to equip young men with the necessary information to help them craft the rules of engagement with the other gender. By the time a woman hits 28, most of them have tasted a level of raw, unchecked desire that 80% of you will never know. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're weak, because the game is rigged different for men and women. Men brag about their conquests. It raises our status, sharpens our edge, builds legend. Winning a race theirs, because the same wildfire that elevates a man can torch a woman's leverage in the eyes of the world. So the stories get scrubbed, rewritten. It was just a phase. I was young and figuring myself out. I made mistakes. Translation. I chased what lit me up when the world still let me run wild. I fed on attention, chemistry, pure animal validation. No rules, no tomorrow, just the rush. And now she's walking into your life asking for the opposite.
Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor, safety.
You're not stepping into the same arena where those other men played. You're arriving after the party's over, after the lights dimmed, the music stopped, and the thrill-seeking version of her retired. You are not competing with her ex-boyfriends. You're competing with ghosts, the impulsive nights, the zero-consequence highs, the men who got her at her most untamed. It wasn't love back then. It wasn't commitment. It sure as hell wasn't a future. It was instinct, desire, the moment. And here's the cold steel truth you need to swallow right now. She doesn't hide her past to spare your feelings. She hides it to protect the version of her she wants you to buy into, because perception is power. And once you see the full map, the game changes. A woman's past isn't just history, it's a blueprint. Patterns predict behavior, ignore them. And you're not noble, you're volunteering to be collateral damage. No apologies, no sugar, just reality. So what do you do with this? You wake the hell up, you stop being naive, you stop pedestalizing, you demand information before you invest emotion. The very first thing a man needs before he engages a woman, before he commits his time, his resources, his seed, his clarity. Read her, not her words, her actions, her patterns, her silences. Study female nature like your life depends on it. Because in this arena, ignorance is a death sentence. Women will test you, they will chaos you if you let them. But if you can read them, if you can lead them with unbreakable frame, they don't destroy you, they follow you. Become the man who doesn't beg for truth, you command it. You become the man who doesn't chase the retirement version. You build something so strong, she never wants to look back. Rise up, kings.
Stop settling for illusion. Stop fearing the past. Own your value. Let ruthlessly, let fiercely. Because the world doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags. It rewards the man who sees clearly and still chooses to build.
Now go out there, eyes open, frame iron, heart armored. You've got work to do. Let's move.
Let's do it.
Gentlemen, as I've said before, the first thing a man needs before engaging a woman is information. Eyes on me, hearts open, no excuses. That single truth cuts through the noise like a blade. Without it, you're walking blind into a battlefield where every shadow hides a weapon with it. You step forward as the commander of your own fate. By 28, most women have lived a sexual life that 80% of you will never touch, not from lack of worth, but because the rules are written differently. Men broadcast victories to climb ranks, women bury theirs to preserve value. The wildfire that builds a man's legend can incinerate a woman's market position, so the record gets erased, clean, repackaged. It was a phase, I was young, I made mistakes, decoded, I ran wild when the clock allowed it. I drank deep from attention, chemistry, raw instinct, no chains, no consequences, just a high. Now she arrives at your door seeking the sequel, stability, reliability, provision, a fortress of emotional safety. You're not facing the same woman those others knew. You're meeting the post-experiment edition, the one who traded chaos for calm after the thrill ran its course. You aren't up against the exes, you're up against memories, the reckless nights, the rule-free highs, the men who tasted a untamed. Back then it wasn't romance, it wasn't partnership, it wasn't forever, it was pure electric one in the moment. The brutal fact you must own, she conceals that history not to shield you, but to safeguard the image she sells. Perception dictates leverage, show you the full archive too soon and the deal might collapse. Her past is data, data reveals patterns, patterns forecast tomorrow, dismiss them, and you're not honorable, you're expendable. No fluff, no mercy, just cold hard reality. So rise to it, wake up, quit the pedestal worship, quit the blind faith, demand the map before you march. Study your life survival depends on it, because it does. Actions over words, patterns over promises, silences over stories. Master female nature, or it masters you. She'll test, she'll stir chaos if your frame cracks, but when you read it clearly, when you lead with unbreakable steel, she doesn't ruin you, she aligns. Become the man who extracts truth, not the one who pleads for it. Build a future so solid, she has no hunger for the past. Rise kings, quit chasing mirages, quit dreading history, claim your worth. Scream without apology, leave without hesitation. The world crowns the man who sees the flags and plants his banner anyway. Eyes sharp, frame lock, heart guarded, get after it, move.
Move.
Gentlemen.
Move it. Mr. Nigerian here, the one who sent 1,000 naira, have added 2,000 nairas. And now I'm curious. Hey, how much is that naira? Let me find out. How much is a naira? How much is 3,000 NGN in Kenya shillings? Let's find out. There was a girl here who promised boobs. I am getting rich in Nigerian money. How do you like me now? 279 to 281 Kenya shillings. Asante sana, Mr. Nigeria. All right, let me try this Swahili version. Let me see if it works.
Gentlemen, kama nimesema hapo awali, the first thing a man needs before engaging a woman ni information, mindless or safi. Bila filter, bila lies, eyes on me, mioyo wazi. No excuses! Fam, hii truth moja na katika noise kama blade shot. Without it, unaingia blind kwa battlefield ambapo every shadow in a weapon hidden. Una step kama commander wa own fate yako. By 28 most wasichana wametaste maisha ya raw unchecked desire ambayo 80% yenu hamjawahi kuonja. Not because hamna worth, lakini game imeandikwa different kwa wanaume na wanawake. Wababa brag juu ya conquest sao. Ina race status, ina sharpen edge, ina build blade. Yes street, wasichana wanafuta yao. Was the same wildfire ina your build wanamumes rep inaweza kutouch leverage ya demo machoni pa dunia. So story, zinapangwa upya, zina scrap, zina rebrand. It was just the story, bro. Nilikuwa yamna kufigure out life. Nilitenda makosa tu. Nikodi hayo, nilirun wild wakati kwaki niliruhusu. Nilikome peak from attention, chemistry. Pure animal validation, hakuna rules. Hakuna tomorrow. Just a rational high. Sasa she's walking into your life. Aki ask for the opposite. Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor and a safety fortress. Si una step into the same arena where wale wa baba na masponyo walicheza. Unaharibu the party imeisha. Music stop, thrill seeking version. Yake imeritier. You are not competing na her ex-boyfriends. Unapambana na ghost, impulse and nights. Zero consequence highs. Wale wa baba na masponyo walionja her most untamed side. Back then, heko love, heko commitment, heko a future plan. Ilikuwa instinct, desire, a moment due, pure electric one. She goes still true. Unahitaji kuswallow sasa. She doesn't hide her past to protect your feelings. Ana hide ili ku protect the image. Anayuza kwako perception ina control leverage. Ukiona full map mapema. Dealing erase to go live. Her past see history too. Need blueprint. Patterns predict behavior. Ignore them. Now wewe si noble. Una volunteer for collateral damage. No flow, no sugarcoating. Reality parody too. So what do you do nahi? Wake the hell up. See? Acha kuwa nai. Acha pedestalizing. Demand information. Kabla ya invest emotion. Yeah. The very first thing a man needs before co-engage them, before co-commit time, resources, seed, clarity, safi, reader, not aware, her actions, her patterns, her silences, study female nature, come alive, yako ine jenge me, cause in this arena, ignorance need death sentence, wasichana watatest well, what the child's where, we come afraid, yako, he direct, but you can read them clearly, who can lead no breakable, still friend, how a haribo well, wanna follow, become the man who doesn't beg for truth. Become the man who doesn't chase retirement version. Build something so solid. Atahana hunger your power. Rise up. Wap up on a king. Stop simping for illusions. Stop playing. Hit the ring. Own your value. Big apology. Lead fiercely. Cause dunia doesn't know what the nice guy. Who ignores red flag. On the metal sees clearly. Nabadana, choose, go build. Now go out there. Macho shout. Frame iron. I got, you've got what to do. Train it. Ham. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
This is just me showing.
Let's move, gentlemen.
This is just me showing off.
The first thing a man needs before engaging a woman is information. Maelezo safi. Bila filter.
Mmoja hapa hajakataa kabisa. Too many instructions.
Mioyo wazi. No excuses. Fam. Hii truth moja inakatika noise kama blade sharp light. Unaingia blank wa battlefield ambapo every shadow in a weapon hidden with it. Una step kama commando wa own fate yako. 28 most wasichana wametaste maisha ya raw. Unchecked desire ambayo 80% yenu hamjawahi kuonja. Not because I'm not worth it. Lakini game imeandikwa different kwa wanaume na wanawake. Wababa black jewelry conquest out. In a race status, in a sharpen edge, in a build legend, your street. Wasichana wanavuta yao. Cause the same wildfire in a your bold mwanamume's rapping aweza kutorch leverage. Demo machoni pa dunia. So stories inapangwa upya zina scroll. Sina rebrand, it was just a phase, bro.
Nilikuwa young na kufigure out life.
Nilitenda makosa tu. Katika kiliniruhusu. Nilikuwa attention, chemistry, pure animal validation. Hakuna rules, hakuna tomorrow. Just a rush now. Sasa she's walking into your life, I ask for the opposite. Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor and safety fortress. So we see una step into the same arena where wale wa baba na masponyo walicheza. Una arrive after the party. Music stopped, thrill seeking version yake every time. You are not competing. Our ex-boyfriends unapambana na those impulsive nights. Zero consequence highs. Wale wa baba na masponyo walionja remote and tapes. Back then, hyper love, hyper commitment, hyper future plans, illegal instinct, desire, the moment to pure electric want. He called still truth, tunahitaji kuswallow sour. She doesn't hide her past to protect your feeling. I know how did it protect the image and I use a kwako. Perception in a control, leverage. Ukiona full map, mapema, ili yaweza kucollapse. Her past history to need blueprint, patterns, predict behavior. Ignore them, now wewe si no blue. Una volunteer kwa collateral damage. No fluff, no sugar, coating. Reality body need to. So what do you do now? Wake the hell up, receive. Acha kona hii, acha pedestalizing. Demand information, kabla yako invest emotion yako. The very first thing a man needs before go engage demo, before go commit time, resources, seed, need clarity, safi. Read her! Not her words, her actions, her patterns, her silences. Study female nature. Come alive, yeah, going naked man. Cause in this arena, ignorance be death sentence. What's the time? What the text where? What the towers where we come up fame, you're going out. I look you read the play. Bookie league, now unbreakable steel frame. Our hiding away. Wanna follow. Become the man who doesn't beg for truth. Una commanded. Become the man who doesn't chase retired version. Wanna build something so solid. Had to hunger, your past. Rise up, what Baba Kingson. Keeping form illusions up. Hearing history. Own your value, be our apology. Let's move, let's sleep. Yeah, the fair sleep. Cause the need doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flag. You know I become the man who she's clearly. La Baga just could build. Now go out there. Not to shrine. Pray and I am not God. You got work to do. Putting the fam. Let's move.
Let me see if this one is going to fix something I'm looking for to fix. This is the last one. There's something I'm trying to fix there.
Gentlemen, kama nimesema hapo awali, the first thing a man needs before engaging a woman in information, maelezo safi, bila filter, bila lies, eyes on me, no excuses fam. Hii truth moja na katika noise kama blade shot. Unaingia blind wa battlefield ambapo every shadow in a weapon hidden. Una step kama commando wa own fate yako. Most wasichana wametaste maisha ya raw unchecked desire ambayo 80% kienu hamjawahi kuonja. Lakini game imeandikwa different kwa wanaume na wanawake. In a race status, in a build legend, your street. Cause the same wildfire in a your build mwanamume's ripping aweza torch leverage a demo machoni padulia. So story zinapangwa upya, zina rebrand. It was just a phase, bro. Nilikuwa young na kufigure out.
Sir Willis, share with me the video. Maybe I share it with my brother. Send me M-Pesa and I'll send you the video.
Decode Hill. Nearly kuna deep from attention. Pure animal validation. Hakuna tomorrow. Sasa she's walking into your life. Aki asks for the opposite.
That's why you draw the line, huh?
Consistency.
You want to dip a straw in my brain. How much do you perceive it's worth? Communicate that value.
I'm on a safety fortress. Into the same arena where wale wa baba na masponyo walicheza. Lights dimmed. Real seeking version yake never tired.
You are not competing.
Now her ex-boyfriends. Unapambana na ghosts. Impulsive nights.
Zero consequence highs.
Wale wa baba na masponyo walionja her most untamed side.
Back then, hyper love.
Hyper commitment.
Hyper fisherman.
Illiquid instinct.
Desire.
The moment. Two pure electric one. He called still truth. Unahitaji kuswallow sasa.
She doesn't hide her past to protect your fear.
Ana high ili protect the image and use wako.
Perception, nina control leverage.
Ukiona full map mapema.
Dili naweza collapse.
Third pass, the history too.
Need blueprint.
Patterns predict behavior.
Ignore them.
There you go.
Una volunteer to a collateral.
Pattern dictate behavior.
Reality baridi too.
So what do you do?
Nah, wake the hell up. Acha kuwa naive.
Acha pedestalizing.
Demand information, kabla ya invest emotion yako. The very first thing a man needs before you engage them.
Before you commit time.
Resources.
See.
The clarity.
Selfie.
We heard.
Not her word.
Her actions.
Her patterns.
Her silence.
Steady female nature come alive yako inegelea.
Cause in this arena.
Ignorance needed sentence.
Wasichana watatest wewe.
Watajaos.
Wewe kama frame yako ina crack.
But you rewrite them clearly.
Ukiled now unbreakable still frame.
However, wewe.
Wanna follow. Become the man who doesn't beg for truth.
Ain't not commanded.
Become the man who doesn't chase retirement version.
Wanna build something so solid. Hata hanga ya past.
Rise up.
Wababana Kingson.
Simping for illusion.
An illusion stop.
Fear in history.
Own your value, be apology. Dance ruthlessly.
Live fiercely.
Wababana Kingson.
Simping for illusion.
An illusion stop.
Fear in history.
Own your value, be apology. Dance ruthlessly.
Live fiercely.
Wababana Kingson.
Cause dunya doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags.
The land who see clearly.
Never gonna choose who.
Build.
Now go out there.
Match your shirt.
Frame higher. Your work to do.
Trend it.
Fam.
Let's move.
All right, we are done. I'm doing some experiments here. I'm trying to make it speak more than singing and raise the tone of the guy into a little bit more commanding. So it doesn't sound like entertainment, and instead it needs to sound like information, which I was very good at doing in the English version, but the Swahili version is still there. Reject retirement women. Mr. Canada. You've seen fire?
Gentlemen, kama nimesema hapo awali, the first thing a man needs before engaging a woman ni information, maelezo safi. Bila filter, bila lies.
Let's hear this in English and I'm done.
Gentlemen,
I'm done.
as I've said before,
Mr.
first thing a man needs
Sawilis,
before engaging a woman is
you said in
information.
person, you said a screenshot, you said it to my WhatsApp
Eyes on
number.
me, hearts
Can you
open,
tell
no
me which one you
excuses.
want? I'll send it to you.
That single truth
Yeah, I don't
cuts
play
through
like
the
a Quill
noise
game.
like a blade.
Conmanship.
Without it, you're walking blind into a battlefield where every shadow hides a weapon with it. You step forward as the commander of your own fate. By 28, most women have lived a sexual life that 80% of you will never touch, not from lack
Thank
of
you,
work,
Cheru.
but because the rules are written differently.
Thank you.
Men broadcast victories to climb ranks, women bury theirs to preserve value. The wildfire that builds a man's legend can incinerate a woman's market position, so the record gets erased, clean, repackaged. It was a phase, I was young, I made mistakes, decoded, I ran wild when the clock allowed it. I drank deep from attention, chemistry, raw instinct, no chains, no consequences, just the high. Now she arrives at your door seeking the sequel, stability, reliability, provision, a fortress of emotional safety. You're not facing a
same woman those others knew. You meet in the post-experiment edition, the one who traded chaos for calm after the thrill ran its course. You aren't up against the exes, you're up against memories. The reckless nights, the rule-free highs, the men who tasted her untamed. Back then it wasn't romance, it wasn't partnership, it wasn't forever. It was pure, electric, one in the moment. The brutal fact you must own, she conceals that history not to shield you, but to safeguard the image she sells. Perception dictates leverage, show you the full archive too soon and the deal might collapse. Her past is dated, data reveals patterns, patterns forecast tomorrow, dismiss them, and you're not honorable, you're expendable. No fluff, no mercy, just cold hard reality. So rise to it, wake up, quit the pedestal worship, quit the blind faith, demand the map before you march. Study your life, survival depends on it, because it does. Actions over words, patterns over promises, silences over stories. Master female nature or it masters you. She'll test, she'll stir chaos if your frame cracks, but when you read it clearly, when you leave with unbreakable steel, she doesn't ruin you, she aligns. Become the man who extracts truth, not the one who pleads for it. Build a future so solid, she has no hunger for the past. Rise kings, quit chasing mirages, quit dreading history, claim your worth. Scream without apology, lead without hesitation. The world crowns the man who sees the flags and plants his banner anyway. Eyes sharp, brain locked, heart guarded, get after it, move.
Let's go.
Gentlemen, as I've said.
All right, we are done. Mr. How much? You did not say anything, so that Kikuyu conmanship is not going to work with me. And then you have sent money and I'll be like, kwani hujui jokes. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I was giving this guy the last chance. There's no last chance to be given. Nemo, asante sana, asante sana. By tomorrow, Nemo, you will enjoy. I will do some ukarabati here. It's something I wanted to say in Swahili and it's not saying it. By tomorrow, I will fix it. One moment. I think I got it.
Kama nimesema hapo awali, the first thing a man needs before engaging a woman in information, maelezo safi, bila filter, bila lies. Eyes on me, mioyo wazi, no excuses, fam. Hii truth moja inakatika noise kama blade sharp without it. Unaingia blind kwa battlefield ambapo every shadow in a weapon hidden with it. Una step kama commander wa own fate yako. By 28, most wasichana wametaste maisha ya raw. Uncheck desire ambayo 80% yenu hamjawahi kuonja. Not because I'm not worth, lakini game imeandikwa different kwa wanaume na wanawake. Wababa brag juu ya conquest zao, ina raise status, ina sharpen edge, ina build legend ya street. Wasichana wanafuta yao cause the same wildfire inayo build. Mwanamume's rap inaweza kutorch leverage ya demo machoni pa dunia. So stories zinapangwa upya, zina scrub, zina rebrand. It was just a phase, bro. Nilikuwa young na kufigure out life. Nilitenda makosa tu. Decodeo, nilirun wild wakati clock iliniruhusu. Nilikunywa deep from attention. Chemistry, pure animal validation. Hakuna rules, hakuna tomorrow. Just the rush na high. Sasa she's walking into your life aki-ask for the opposite. Stability, consistency, provision, emotional armor na safety fortress. Wewe si una step into the same arena where wale wa baba na masponyo walicheza.
That's what I wanted to fix.
After the party, Misha, lights dimmed, music stopped. Thrill-seeking version yake imeretire. You are not competing na her ex-boyfriends. Unapambana na ghosts, impulsive nights, zero consequence highs. Wale wa baba na masponyo walionja her most untamed side. Back then, haikuwa love, haikuwa commitment, haikuwa future plans, ilikuwa instinct, desire the moment to, pure electric want. He called still truth unahitaji kuswallow sasa. She doesn't hide her past to protect your feelings. Ana hide ili kuprotect the image anayouza kwako. Perception ina control leverage. Ukiona full map mapema, deal inaweza kucollapse. The past history to blueprint. Patterns predict behavior. Ignore them. Na wewe si noble. Una volunteer kuwa collateral damage. No fluff, no sugarcoating, reality baridi tu. So what do you do na hii? Wake the hell up, mse. Acha kuwa naive, acha pedestalizing. Demand information kabla ya kuinvest emotion yako. The very first thing a man needs before to engage them, before to commit time, resources, seed, ni clarity safi. Reader, not her words, her actions, her patterns, her silence. Study female nature kama life yako inategemea. Cause in this arena, ignorance ni death sentence. Wasichana watate stwe, watakeo swe kama frame yako ina track. But ukiread them clearly, ukilead na unbreakable steel frame. Hawaharibu wewe, wanna follow. Become the man who doesn't beg for truth, una command it. Become the man who doesn't chase retirement version. Una build something so solid hata hana hanga ya past. Rise up, Ababa na kings. Stop simping for illusions. Stop fearing history. Own your value bila apology. Vet ruthlessly. Lead fiercely. Cause dunia doesn't reward the nice guy who ignores red flags. Inawapa crown the man who sees clearly. Na bado wana choose to build. Now go out there. Macho sharp. Frame iron. Heart guarded. You've got work to do. Twende. Fam. Let's move.
Almost there. Almost. But that one is,
Gentlemen,
that's a good version.
kama nimesema hapo awali.
All right. That's it, guys. That's it. I need to go for a walk. That's it. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa hapa. Thank you so much for Sadaka, for those ones who have sent Sadaka. By tomorrow, I will have new updates. Probably, let me see how tomorrow looks like. Where are we today? What day was today? Was today Sunday or Saturday? Today was Sunday. Okay. Let me look at my schedule. Yeah, probably tomorrow we can do something. There's some instruction. Something I wanted to say. There is a delivery style I wanted, and it's not there yet, but that is the closest it got with the limited time I had. So most likely tomorrow I'll get there because that message is very good. I like it already. Let me see this one.
Gentlemen, kama nimesema hapo awali.
No, that's not what I want. Anyway, I'll fix it. By tomorrow, it will be beautiful. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being with me. I know for most of you, it is 2:30 a.m. Thank you for being here. Nawashukuru. Esta mañana. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta luego.